get? That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! All right, guys.
Everybody recording?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, hey guys, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, welcome back.
Guys, before we get to any other topics or whatever, when I was in the restroom, I was wondering.
Don't tell me you destroyed my bathroom, dude.
No, not again.
Fuck.
Just the other day.
That was horrible.
I was wondering, like, are you guys morning shower people or like night shower people?
Night shower person.
Night.
What?
For sure.
Showering in the like
It's a different
the
vibe.
morning
Showering
is
in the
nice, I
morning.
guess. Nah, but what I do is I have my speaker in the shower, the one that like lights up.
Oh
And
yeah.
it goes hard, and I turn off the lights.
Oh yeah, dude, the speaker. Yeah, the one that Joey keeps on bitching about on my toilet.
You use a speaker in the shower? Or no?
The mirror.
That's
the
a mirror. Oh, that's
because my speaker is a iHome,
I'm
but it's a
take
mirror.
a picture so I can put it here,
Whoever-
guys. Just because when you're
No.
peeing, he has the camera. I mean, he has a mirror.
We're
in front of the
talking
toilet.
about pisses again, bro. What the?
Whoever goes to
Going
take a
back
piss
to
is
the
gonna have a
toilet talks.
surprise.
Hey,
Just know that. I
That's the way
know.
it is.
Going back to the shit talks.
That's the way it is.
Not again.
Wait,
Well-
but you have a speaker in the
Yeah.
shower or no?
Okay, so.
He has a mirror that's a speaker.
No,
Okay,
no, yeah,
yes.
I know, but I'm saying, do you use a speaker in the
Oh
shower?
yeah, I use a speaker. Yeah.
Oh, the mirror? You use the mirror?
It's the mirror. Well, I don't
Give
use
us
a
the
mirror.
mirror,
The
show
mirror
it.
is the
Yeah,
speaker.
the mirror.
Oh, that's probably a
Do you have a
shitty
speaker in
speaker,
the
isn't it?
No, it's actually pretty good. It's a good speaker.
But,
So
do,
I
but
use.
do you have a speaker in the shower?
I just use my phone. There's a certain spot in my shower where I put my phone and
Yeah,
it
cool.
amplifies the
I
freaking
used to
volume
do
of my
that.
phone, and it sounds so good.
I used to do that, but I got a speaker.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But
Whenever-
the thing
I could
with,
put one like in
the
the
thing
corner.
with
but-
Joey is that every time he takes a piss in my bathroom, he's always bitching and moaning about how he has to look at his fucking whack ass penis in the freaking mirror.
I'm gonna
Yo.
I'm gonna take a picture so I can use it.
But
here.
he's not wrong. I went to go pee and it was just right there staring at me in
Dude,
the face.
okay. It has the both
and he always has it on the magnification part.
Yeah, it has
Yes,
the magnification.
always.
I put it there so we can't see our penises.
That's why I'm saying y'all gonna have a surprise when you go back, because I...
Dude, it's just that every time they clean the bathroom, for some fucking reason, they always flip it to the normal mirror. I was like, why? Why?
I don't know. Maybe someone
Why?
uses the restroom and they're like,
Freaking.
Hold up. Since we're talking about restrooms again, we're talking about shit talk.
it's okay. We like this.
Look,
What are you
it's
talking
because
This
this
is-
just happened this past
This
week.
is what our podcast is about.
I don't know if I sent y'all a picture of it. Yo, I went because whenever I'm delivering for favor, sometimes I have to take a piss, and obviously I can't just go like anywhere and take a piss. So I like stop at like gas stations sometimes, take a piss, and I got into the restroom, dude. The grossest toilet I've seen like in a while. There was shit splattered in the back of the wall,
Oh, yeah.
and then there was shit on the toilet seat.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, Matt, I've seen that in my own fucking toilet. Yes.
we saw it recently.
Yes.
No,
No thanks to this fucking bastard here.
Hold on, hold on. Let me
fucked this
finish though. Let me
toilet.
finish though.
Is that something we're willing to show on the podcast?
If you want to. I mean, that's up to
Nah,
y'all.
people don't really
It's pretty
like seeing
gross.
that. There was shit spread all in the back of the toilet, and yo, there was like shit on the toilet seat. But
Like on
not
the
only
top?
that, yes, on top. Not only that, it was like smeared. So whoever was taking the shit had to have like smeared it with their ass.
Dude, that's nasty.
How bad of a stomachache does that have to be?
Either that or they were in such a rush to like take a shit because it was like pretty bad. And before they sat down, they just
Oh.
bam.
Oh,
yeah.
Like,
they
before
sat
they
on my
could-
sc- and then they like
Before they sit
Aw.
down, it's just like bam, exploded. Shotgun. It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, yeah. That's a terrible
Yo,
feeling.
me
Yeah,
and my
that
friends
is.
talk about this all the time. Do you ever like when you're taking a shit? It's just your stomach aches so bad.
Not
But
all the
you-
time, but it's yeah.
No, yeah, I know. But like your stomach hurts so bad that you just have to like lean over and just like
I don't know about that.
That's happened like
Yo.
Pray or what?
yeah, it's like dude, me and
I pray that
my
I
friends
don't
call it. We
die.
literally call it a praying shit
yeah,
because it's so
It-
bad that you just gotta start praying, dude. Like, oh my goodness, my stomach hurts.
yeah.
It's those like because there's different types of stomach aches.
Oh yeah.
Like there's like a stomach ache you get from like alcohol.
The-
There's a stomach ache you get like from like dairy if you have too much dairy. Well, I guess
Well,
like the people
if
that
you're
are lactose.
if you're lactose
Yeah.
intolerant, yeah.
And then there's like a normal stomach ache. I don't know, but there's different stomach aches.
Yo, yeah.
And,
you ever get one of those stomach aches when you like wake up at like 4 a.m. and you're like,
Dude.
oh shit, and you go to
Oh,
the bathroom
yeah.
and you're like, oh, like just dying in there.
No.
That's what I start
You've
praying,
never
dude.
had
Yeah.
that,
Yo, here's
like
the
from
thing.
like a long night of like drinking and like eating and like
Yeah.
you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like,
Those suck.
I'm in pain.
And
right
it's
now.
like
I don't think
feels-
I've never woken up to use the restroom. Like
oh shit,
Yeah.
I've woken up. to
It
use
feels
restroom
like
a
at the
couple
top of
times.
your stomach or something. I don't know how to
Yeah,
explain.
it's like it feels like it's up here and then like it's like just shoving its way down. You know, like your intestine does this. It feels like it's just literally dropping like through everything.
Yo, here's the thing. I mean, I know y'all probably know, but I have not thrown up in like 8 years. And I don't know. I forgot what it feels like to throw up.
I mean, I don't throw up all the
That
time.
used to be the case with me
It's been a while since
until
I've
the
thrown
last
up.
time I fucking drank at Roman's house.
That's been a few
Yeah, I've
years.
never
That's
thrown
been a
up when
while.
drinking.
That was, I mean, it was well too, but
Yeah.
like
It's been years.
everybody's like, "Oh, dude, I can't drink too much. I throw up." I was like, I haven't thrown up in like such
Yeah.
a long time.
The first,
Like it's weird.
whenever I
Yeah.
tell somebody I haven't thrown up, the first thing they ask me is like, "You've never thrown up from drinking?" Like, no.
Yeah,
Which I've never thrown up. From
I've never
drinking.
thrown up
Yeah.
from like being drunk now or drinking.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Maybe once, but it was more of like a gag and spit, not like a throw up. Oh,
No,
that's
I
not
did
great.
one time and fucking you bastards took a picture of it. I don't know if y'all still
What?
have it, but when I
What?
through up at Roman's house,
I have
we were
videos.
all sharing a
I-
big bottle of Jack.
Oh, the honey
I have a
one.
picture of you throwing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I remember.
I have
that.
videos of my friends
That was a
throwing
good
up.
night.
Nah,
I
but
just shared with you from the one from Roman at the lake. It's rally time, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just forgot how it feels like to throw up. Honestly,
It was so much fun back in
to
like,
throw up.
those-
Oh,
No, like what Joey's talking about.
like I just know you can't really breathe, right?
When you're throwing up,
Yeah. Dude,
If
I'm
you
literally
do
telling
it-
you, like I forgot
if-
what it
if-
feels like to throw up.
if you're like breathing, like as you're throwing up, it comes out of your nose. I know that from a bad experience. fucking
And
gross.
it's just like, yeah, and then you just feel it like in the back of your throat.
Are you
Like,
talking about like projectile vomit or like?
I haven't thrown up at all. Like not
No,
even
I'm
like
saying,
a,
what kind of vomit are you talking about? Or all of them?
yeah, there's different types.
Like the
You do,
way
like,
your
water
sister
hose, like-
vomits.
Yo, okay, what's the grossest color of vomit?
Every
I don't know,
color.
the one that fucking Bubba left in my toilet. Fucking, that did not look normal, bro.
That wasn't vomit.
That
partner.
didn't look normal, Joey. Like, if you have the picture, I want to. Like,
I
We're
can.
not gonna post
I don't
that.
think.
No.
I don't think we're gonna
Okay,
show
we
that.
gotta get
No,
off the
probably
topic.
not.
So we gotta get off gross,
Before we
gross
change
topics.
the title of
You
the
have your
podcast.
laptop closed over here,
No,
Man. Jamie.
I'm still sorry. I didn't go in there like I'm gonna destroy this place. It just happened.
Yo,
I don't even know what I ate.
Just to get
I
off
made
the
that.
topic, it literally takes us 4 hours every single time to set up this podcast.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just so, and it's not even like the best setup either.
Well, that's
Oh,
the
it's
reason. If
horrible.
we
No.
had the best
Yeah.
setup, it wouldn't take
Now
long.
we have black table.
Hey, you guys like our black tables?
Yes, our
I
most
feel like
freaking
Matches
expensive,
the
He says
freaking
they're
wall.
expensive. but they're not.
overpriced ass things. Actually, maybe not, because I guess for two.
We all but one
Yeah.
have matching microphones now.
Oh
as
yeah,
many
Yes.
you requested.
If you can't tell, one
Hey.
of us didn't buy a mic.
we gotta stay like janky somehow. You know, we gotta stay.
If
one of
they
us
could
has to
see
be-
behind our cameras,
Oh yeah.
it's pretty
Yeah,
janky.
that's a
Not
janky
that
ass
much
we
mic.
have a.
I'm
We
not
just
gonna lie.
admit we have a ladder holding up one
Hey,
of our.
hey, hey,
freaking-
no one's asking that.
Don't tell them our
But you can't
secrets now.
see, I know.
Hey,
Yo,
hey, they're not worried
this
about
is
our
bad.
our ladder tripod.
I can't wait till we have like really good stuff. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I just,
It'll happen. It'll happen one day. Just it's gonna take time.
you know, do y'all have that like? It's just I don't want to buy it because like it's just like another $70 that I'm gonna be down. Like, do y'all have the mentality like whatever
I've
you
spent
spend
like
that day?
$2,000 this week.
Okay, I'm not built like that yet.
Like, no, I'm not saying like
I'm just
I
built
wanted
different.
to. I'm just saying like so many different things
Yeah, I get
happening
you.
that I had to spend so much money, and like I'm like so mad right now.
See-
Like I've been upset because I spent so much money.
But are you the type of person that would rather spend it in cash or card? Yeah, neither do I.
Um,
But I like spending in cash better because
it doesn't hit
it
your bank
doesn't
account.
like I like looking at my bank account, and
Having
when I
that.
paid in cash, like I
Yeah,
feel like
I see
whatever.
what
my
you're
Like,
card's been giving me problems.
Yeah.
I bought this stuff with cash, and I didn't have any like.
But
big
then again,
bills.
when you look at the cash, you're just like, oh, I could really add that to the bank account, though.
that's true,
I
but
feel
nah.
the same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people have that mentality, like
But
they
yes,
see
like
it,
if
they
I have
see it.
extra money, like I feel like if I have cash in my wallet and I go buy something, like even if I have like $400 in my wallet and it's not hitting on my bank account, like I don't see that number,
Mhm.
I'm like, damn, I have $400 just spending money.
That's what I
Yeah.
think too.
I don't
Oh,
count it.
yeah.
It's just like just let it add up.
Yeah,
Literally
I don't
any-
know why I think like that. But
Any
I do.
cash I get, I'm like, okay, this is just extra like gas money or spending money.
It's so strange.
But,
But
then again, I don't use it to spend
Yes.
or cash.
I also am more frugal with the money that's in my wallet.
yeah, honestly, I am pretty good with my money,
Like
but I'm
spending.
also not.
I enjoy spending too. Yeah, but
Like-
it's fun.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to just
My
go out
money-
and be like, I'm gonna buy something.
Most of my money goes for just food, honestly.
Fucking food's expensive.
Like
On food.
Food's so
like
expensive.
$20 dinners or something.
Yeah.
But I will never really buy like
Imagine having a wife.
one time I
She's
got
always there.
one time I like sophomore year or something maybe. I got my birthday money
Mhm.
and like all of it went to like my girlfriend basically. Not all of it.
Where is she now?
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Hey, but that's so true. Like you literally have to spend for two whenever you get a girlfriend.
Dude, yeah.
It sucks.
I mean, You don't have to, but I mean, it's the
Nah.
right thing to do. I wouldn't say right thing to do either. You know,
How does spending go for relationships with y'all?
well, being married, we're always, well, me and Jack are always like together.
They're sharing now.
So,
Yeah.
well, like I mean, any meal's minimum $20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chick-fil-A is $18 to $25 every time we go.
How much it is just for me?
Oh yeah, you ordered the other day, right?
When you deliver, yeah.
Joey did delivery, and he bought like literally just for him it was $18.
It depends.
I've never used a delivery app.
$18,
Even though
for
I
a
do delivery
sandwich.
apps.
Today it was 22. I did it a little differently. Then I
That's so
didn't get
expensive,
a
bro.
large drink, and I didn't get an extra macaroni, but I got 2 extra sandwiches for.
Damn,
Yeah.
you've never even ordered
Well,
from me.
You want to know something? Like if I'm by myself and I am not eating like at a nice restaurant or like a decent restaurant at least, if I order more than $20 just for myself, I'm like, what am I doing?
Honestly,
like, you know what I mean? Well, but I'm just saying, like at like Chick-fil-A, like if just me is like $25, we're like, that's a lot of food.
Also,
$25.
another thing, like
If it's
I'll
just
gladly spend like $20 or $25 like on a meal. Well, not
Mhm.
gladly, but like I'll spend
you'll
it like
spend it.
whatever. But if I see like a $15 T-shirt or like a $15 like light or something, I'm
Not
like,
about
dude,
it.
this is too much
Dude.
money.
I almost
which
bought a
is
shirt
so
today
weird.
for $20. It's not even expensive. And I was like, I'll buy it next time I'm here.
That's why, dude. Like sometimes I want to buy clothes online and it's
Mhm.
like $10-15. I'm like, bro, I don't want to spend this.
Yeah, no,
But then
clothes is
like my
different.
friends will invite me to dinner like later that night. It'll be like $20. I'll be like, yeah,
You know what?
like fucking weird.
You know what I don't. I mean, I don't know if it's like this. Is it like this, or do I just think it's like this? Like, dudes' clothes is really expensive compared to women's clothes.
Oh hell yeah.
Is that
But
just
no,
me, or is that like a
especially
thing?
shoes? Yo,
Dude.
I think it's just because
which is weird because I feel like girls
But, like,
take their shoes kind of more
I mean,
seriously.
here-
Nah,
here-
guys take more seriously.
I mean,
I don't know.
It just
I mean, I don't know.
it,
if they-
it used
if
to
they
be
shop like
it used to be opposite.
if they shop like at Bell's or some
Nah,
store.
dude, I go to.
I think because women can wear sandals and flats, but like the nice, and you're like, oh wow, those are nice. They're like $5.
yeah, they're
And
like
for us to have like nice shoes, even just wearing Vans, the cheap Vans are what, like $50. I mean, women wear Vans too, right? But I'm just saying.
it is weird because yeah, they'll buy like heels or like flats and it'll be like $25-$30.
Yeah.
But then I'll buy like one pair of shoe for like 100.
Exactly.
like
yeah, one pair
no
of
one
shoes.
told you to buy
is-
that one
I
either.
mean,
Oh no, I know.
You could go buy like no name shoes.
Well, that's another thing. That's why I said I'm good at not spending because like
you don't buy
I
clothes.
won't like, dude. These shoes I'm wearing right now, these Air Force Ones, I've had them for like a year and a half,
As long as
and
you take care
I
of your
wear them like
shoes, you're
almost
good.
every day.
Yeah.
And I
Not
don't
that
really
old,
go
year and a
buy
half.
like jewelry, and I don't really go buy
I mean,
like I'm wearing a necklace, but I'll like wear this
you
necklace
have the
till it
same
like
necklace
breaks.
always.
Yeah, like, and I don't really spend like useless spending, like stuff that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I try to just literally spend most of my like check on food. That's
Yeah.
basically all I spend on.
I don't buy clothes often.
And things here and there, obviously.
Yeah, not clothes.
Like
but
if
sales
whoever's
get me.
watching, I
Even if it's not
wear
a good
like
sale.
black, gray, and like just dark colors all the time.
that's like 90% of my closet.
Yeah, like almost everything is the same color. And so like if it looks like I wear the same shirt multiple times, I probably just have multiple shirts that are that exact same color.
Hey,
Because,
that
like,
sneaker game,
I've got
though,
like 4. I only have like
That's-
3 Yeezys.
with the girls, like they don't look at. I mean, there's some that
Some
do
do,
like.
some
Yeah,
don't.
there's some that do like Jordans, but it's not like a huge percentage.
Yeah,
Nah.
'Cause a lot of
mostly
other
men
ones, like-
enjoy.
Or like high heels and sandals and stuff like that, or like the boots or whatever.
Yo,
Yeah.
like going to places like
Dude, boots are fucking
But
expensive.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
that
boots
too,
can't be
that
expensive.
Boots,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I like boots. Okay, look, I was thinking about this the other day. Like being a sneakerhead, it's like badass and everything, right? Like you buy, shoes are like $300, $400, $500. If you're a fucking boot guy,
That's
you're spending like minimum $300 on a nice pair of boots.
Yeah.
Up to like custom boots are like $1,500.
are they expensive,
Yeah.
bro?
Dude,
They're
You know what's
really-
weird?
work boots?
I live on a ranch and
Like,
I don't
just
own
work boots.
one
Oh my
pair of
gosh.
boots.
You don't
I own like
own
maybe
one?
one pair of boots, but they're like work boots like that.
Yeah, but
I just- I
don't
even
wear
then,
any
sometimes
type of
work
boots.
boots are
I mean, how
like
much
my steel toe work boots were like $180 for work boots.
also begs the question: how much are like cowboy boots?
Like the
Oh,
fancy
yeah,
ones,
yeah.
they're-
Like the
they can get really expensive, dude.
Yeah.
Like really
Your
expensive.
dad doesn't have like Mexican boots.
I mean, he does, but like
Yeah,
I never
they're-
really like bothered to.
Like
ask
you
him.
don't
Yeah,
think about it, right?
No.
But boots are free. Like especially like ostrich leather.
yeah.
There's like so many different types of just like
You
And
know,
that's guy with the
holy
freaking
crap.
initials and everything.
You know,
Yeah,
those
well,
are those are like
Yeah.
$1,000.
And he has like a freaking sombrero too. I think it's over $1,000.
bro. And,
And
then
it
here's
all
the
matches.
thing.
I know
And then,
your
like-
dad must too.
Yeah, for real.
And then going back to like freaking like the sneakers and all that, like freaking Travis Scott. I mean, besides his name being rich already, like the fucking cereal box,
Yeah.
like being $200, like his shoes, the ones that I've wanted to get were the Cactus Jack.
With the
blue
backwards.
Those
ones?
are the backwards check.
Yes, dude. I've always
I like
wanted to
those.
get
Those
them.
are
Dude.
beautiful. I
At
like the
some
brown.
point,
Yeah.
they were like $400, and I was like,
So close.
I was like, oh man, maybe I'll wait if they get cheaper and all
Yeah.
that. No, dude, right now they're $1,000.
I
Yeah.
don't even remember them being 400 down.
Dude, they were
That was like-
cheap before. Now they're just super fucking. I mean, it could be the pandemic too, right?
Yeah.
And then also like
I
those
think his
shoes-
name has just gone up so much.
Yeah, his name. It's definitely the name, and I'm pretty sure they're not like making those shoes anymore too.
Yeah.
They were just like at a certain time.
That's so
Speaking of Travis Scott, I know he has that seltzer out, right? And it, by the way, it's not good, but
It's gonna go up.
it's well.
Someone's
I don't
gonna,
know. I
Someone's
don't.
gonna resell that shit, dude.
I was at Walmart the other day, and his seltzers are so expensive.
No, not
Which
really.
ones are seltzers?
Well, how much come in a box? Because it was like $15.
9 for
But which ones
15.
are they-
Is
what
that
are they
expensive?
called?
That
They're
might
just
be
called
expensive.
Cactus or Cacti or some
Cacti.
shit like that.
That's his brand. That's his like
Dude, they're
new
not
official
good
brand.
though. Like
The
Really?
They don't
Cactus
taste
Lime
good.
by Michelob?
Wait, didn't you drink them?
they
Yeah, look, they're not the best, but they're unique tasting. I'll say that.
they taste different, but
everything's
they're not
unique.
good. Like flavor wise, they don't taste good to me.
Here's the thing: I bought 2 boxes because usually when he does drop something,
Yeah.
it freaking sells it. Like it sells out and they resell them. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm gonna buy 2 so I can drink
I
one
don't-
and
but
resell
these
the other
aren't
one.
limited edition, are
But
they?
this one freaking product he brings out, they're not like selling out. But I
Mhm.
think it's because he's like now it's his legit thing, so he's just like pumping it out.
Yeah.
Because I think this is what he wants to like be a legit brand that he can like keep going like.
drinks.
Yeah, like you know
Drinks?
how like Diddy has Ciroc, like
Yeah.
Ciroc it never sells out. It's
Yeah.
Ciroc. It's
Drink
just like
the drink market. I mean, I know this is whatever, right? But it's such a hard market to break through. Like, if you're like an energy drink company or like a seltzer like person or whatever, like think of all the big name brands that you got to like break through to have your name out there.
that's what I always think. How do like no name, obviously celebrities like they already
Yeah.
have a following.
Locals, if anything, like when we have like the ones that are here from Mission
Yes,
and stuff,
yes.
I guess there and then.
But
I guess
they're
you go
they're
from
like
there.
only at like
It's
HEB, and there's
Oh,
only
so you gotta
HEBs in like
start there.
Texas.
It's mostly
yeah.
word of mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word of mouth. Word.
Yeah. Well, like the pickle beers, like no one's really ever heard of them. No one's ever really tried them. And
One's
then
from
like
here?
word of
Where's it
yeah.
brewed?
Well, no, there's a Minute Maid one. The Minute Maid one literally just tastes like pickle juice, and someone poured in a little bit of alcohol, but it's 5% alcohol, so you
And
get.
it made pickled beer.
Is it Minute Maid?
Not
No, not
Minute
Minute
Maid.
Maid. I'm sorry.
Best made.
Best Maid.
No, you said that. I was like, wait, what is he
Who's
talking
Best
about?
Maid?
But I just let it
The
go.
one with the little girl with her tongue sticking out on the
The pickle brand, the main
It's
pickle
the-
brand. It's the
Oh,
most
okay,
popular
This
one.
guy's like, what?
it's the pickle brand. Yeah.
I don't know what little girl you're looking at.
It's like
It's-
the logo is like a little girl with her tongue
Yeah,
sticking
yeah,
out.
yeah. That's what it's called, Best Meat.
Yeah, it's called Best Maid. And like they have a beer, and it's literally just straight up pickle juice.
And what is it on Vlasic, right? Or
I don't
The
think they
store.
have one.
Which one do you like
But
better?
yeah, Vlasic is.
Pickles? What are they called? Celebrity?
Well, I
Oh,
argue
yeah,
with
where
that.
it's
What
like the
about
little
movie
triangles.
theaters? Movie theaters one is always best made,
Are they?
Those
Yeah.
ones like
I didn't know that.
bagged, no?
especially
Oh,
at
okay.
Carmike or AMC, whatever it is now.
I didn't.
I haven't gone to a
never
movie
noticed
theater
that.
in a while.
Dude, I miss movie theaters. You know what? They're
I
really
can't say
expensive
that I
though.
do.
Why are they so expensive
right
though?
now. Well, because you gotta do
No,
it.
because
no,
where-
not right now. I'm just saying in general.
Where
Bro,
are you gonna go to?
I would go on a
get
date there and be
snacks?
like $56 for like 2 people. I'm like, bro, what is this?
No, it's because
minimum.
where are you gonna go? Like you're not gonna leave. Like if you're already there and your movie starts like in 20
Now
minutes.
you have the option
Here's
to
the
stay
thing,
home
though.
and watch it. So.
Because of
Yes.
this pandemic, it went down. Obviously, supposedly you were able to get like a whole theater for like $200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm willing
And you
to
still
bet
need the
that.
snacks though.
No, I'm willing to bet though that movie ticket prices, and I feel like the whole movie theater in general is gonna start going down now. I feel like people like are now realizing like I don't need the movie theater.
Yeah.
Especially now
And
that
now
like
Well,
it's
they're-
equally at home.
Yeah, they're releasing it on Disney Plus. Well, here's the
why.
thing: HBO Max, like Kong vs Godzilla, is gonna be on HBO. Oh,
It's not,
already
it's not
on there.
additional, right? Because Disney has.
No,
a
it's not additional.
Disney, you had to
It's-
buy Mulan, and now you have to buy what's
That's-
the one?
And Disney, I get that they're making money off that, but that's such a stupid idea for them to charge $30 on
Yeah,
top
it
of
is.
what
yeah,
people
hell
are
no,
already
I-
spending.
That's why I didn't want to
But
buy
they're
it.
doing
And
it. It's
yes.
just for an early fee. It's
Yeah,
not like you
it's
can't
an-
watch
yeah.
it at all. You have to
It'll
wait
be
another-
free eventually.
Yeah, you have to wait like another month or two, which is not that bad.
That's a good conversation that movie theaters are gonna start like losing business now
I mean,
You got to do something to like.
because of the pandemic. Mostly, like
Yeah.
this is what shot it off. Like
I mean, because of the pandemic, they had to switch
Remember that
to,
whole
like,
thing where
you know,
like
going to theater to being
Yeah.
at home, and they're gonna realize, hey, at home, like people don't have to leave, so
just
they're
like
gonna watch our
just
stuff.
like Blockbuster and all those places went down.
Yeah.
who was
Like,
the one who was fighting with
Dude,
AMC? They were
yes.
like, we're not going to show your movies anymore. Is the the
Oh.
ones who make Fast
Oh,
Paramount? It's not Paramount. I don't remember, but that's still a thing.
Universal
Right? They never made
Studios?
up.
it might have been.
I don't know.
I don't remember who it was.
Wait,
Yeah, I do
what
remember
movie
that.
you talking about?
Remember, it was. I know it was the ones who make the Furious series.
Yeah.
but I mean, it's a very popular one.
It might be
Paramount.
Paramount.
might be Paramount. How they were like not going to show
Wait,
the
Fast and
movies at AMC.
Furious?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's Universal Studios.
Universal.
Oh,
Okay, that was that one. I think.
okay.
Yeah,
there
it's
you go.
Universal.
If we're wrong,
No, you guys are wrong.
That
Yeah.
one.
No,
No,
no.
Thank
It's
you.
Universal.
You're
Eric's-
the fact checker.
Facts.
yes.
Eric's our fact checker.
check real quick.
Facts.
No, but yeah,
Oh my-
it's like
No,
yeah,
but
like,
okay,
it's
well,
a whole like shift of like
this is why I think they're probably gonna lower prices down now. Because are they still super low? Like, can you still buy a movie theater
I have not
for
looked
like
at
$200?
I have not looked at ticket prices. I have not looked into that.
I don't
Like,
know
know
why
you
we
can,
didn't.
but I haven't looked into it like recently.
Yeah, it's Universal.
Oh, yeah.
This guy was just like,
I mean, I didn't think you were
Yeah.
wrong, but I just didn't know 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they ever made up. I think that's still a thing.
Why'd they do that in the first place?
What was it? Because Universal was mad. No, what was it?
Was it
God, do you
because they
remember
didn't? It's because they weren't closing their doors during the pandemic,
I think that's what it
and
was.
everyone had already shut down. And AMC was saying they're not going to close for the pandemic, and they were like, "No, we're not going to show our shit at your place because you're not closing down." I think that's what it was. Don't take my word, whatever, but that could be what it is. If I'm remembering. Oh.
Yeah, but I miss going to the movie. I want to go to some again.
I wasn't always big on going to the movies.
I was.
Like, it was just like
I was okay with it.
if like people want to go or whatnot, then yeah.
It wasn't like one of those things where I'm like, oh, I get to go to the movies.
Yeah, because like I would always go to the
Nah,
movies.
bro, it's a
like
different experience.
I don't know.
Like Anthony would always try to like get us to
Oh,
just
okay.
watch the movie. Like,
Real quick, you were
was it-
close. It's not that they didn't want to close it. It's that Universal was the first to be like, we'll do it like also streaming. They were the first ones doing that. And AMC
yeah.
was like, no, we're not going to show your movies. Like, that's not
Gotcha.
whatever.
but
There it is.
Anthony would always try to get us like to watch the movie just at the house. Like, he would just get it online
Get on
or
his
something like
phone.
But those subscriptions, you never had it from AMC. That was not that expensive.
Yeah, it was.
20
I
bucks
think
a
Jackie's
month.
mom had it, and me and her would use it.
It was 20 bucks a month. I think you could watch like 4 movies a week,
Something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
and nobody goes that often, so it was
Yeah, we
like it
did
was
have
worth
that.
it.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
That's not bad.
But yeah,
Sure.
that's why like I wouldn't want to do that because I would want to go to the movies. Like, I don't know, it's just like an experience. It's a cool experience.
It's
to
a
me.
thing, yeah. Especially with
Like-
like new releases, like the
I feel
new.
like if you have a good setup at your house, like especially like
That's
here
true.
at Eric's house,
That's true.
like I
Well,
mean, you're at a movie theater. You know what I mean? Like
Pre-COVID,
it's fucking cool.
it was like a thing to go line up with like the fans. If it was like a
Yes.
big,
yeah, if
movie.
it's
Yeah.
a big movie, like then yes, you,
you
have
get
to
that
go.
experience
Yo,
of
that's
like
another
community.
thing about big
like, for the
launches.
movie.
It's kind of crazy how we don't really have big game launches anymore. Like in that way, to where
Oh,
people
video
would line
game?
up.
Yeah.
Oh,
video
because you
games.
buy
because
online.
it's digital now.
Bro, on
digital.
TikTok,
I
there's
know.
like I follow a bunch of nostalgia pages, and they always post like, oh, these are video clips from 2008 when Modern Warfare dropped or when Halo
Dude.
dropped, and I was
Did-
like, dude, that's
did-
just like a different time.
Did you ever like go to GameStop and wait in line for a game?
Yeah.
me
For
too.
I don't think I ever
couple-
waited in line.
A couple Halos and a couple
I
Modern
wasn't there a long time, but like I got there like earlier, and I mean I waited like
But
20, 30 minutes.
I also waited for the new Xbox One, for
When
the first Xbox
yeah,
One.
the first one
In
came
like 2013, we waited outside for like 3 hours,
out.
which is
Yeah.
not like
I
too
don't
too
think I
long.
ever waited, but I think I always pre-ordered because I never waited, but I got it.
I pre-ordered, but they still made us wait in line.
Oh, the Switch. I pre-ordered it, and I showed up, but I was really only waiting for like 30 minutes because I like you made a line, but only if you pre-ordered.
Yeah.
So even if I showed up late, it's like I'm not getting it.
yeah,
I just showed up to pick it up.
Yeah, it's just kind of crazy how that's like not really a thing now.
yeah.
It's all digital.
That's-
Like there was actual countdowns. Imagine living in New York and like a new console's coming out or like a new big game.
So many
Dude,
people.
2013 was probably crazy.
Like
too,
bro,
like,
imagine like
American-
Halo 3 when it came out at the time. How
Yeah.
crazy it must have been like in big cities like New York
Mm.
where like a GameStop is just like on
It's
down
like-
the-
Yeah.
Well, that
On
yeah,
the
that's
block
all.
or
That's the
whatever.
thing
That
that'll
would be
probably still
pretty
do
cool.
that. Like game consoles, because it's physical and you have to go get it.
Yeah, you have to go get
Bro.
that.
But games are all digital, so you can just.
I think they're changing their whole
Yeah.
thing now because no one goes to buy. I think it's gonna be more like a
GameStop is supposed,
like
it's
a
supposed to be
geek type of
changing to
thing.
like an experience. You go, you
Experience.
hang out, you like. They want to
Really?
switch to like
Yeah.
you know like how.
because no one's going to go buy video games and
Yeah,
it's more like
a
for
very
stuff,
few
like a
amount of
Think
people.
Geek, I guess,
Yeah,
or
it's like
something.
how thinking like you go to buy stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Think of like how gaming arcades were like in the 80s. That's how GameStop's gonna be,
Dude,
but like modern.
Nintendo has something like that in New York, remember?
the store.
The
Oh,
store.
yeah.
There's a Nintendo
It's
store,
a store,
right?
but it's like an experience.
yeah.
Oh,
and then there's
okay,
like a
gotcha.
there's like 2-3 floors or whatnot. Like the first floor is like all Nintendo like merch and whatnot, or some games that here and there. And then like on the second floor is like just a bunch of 40-year-old nerds playing fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, but dude,
But like it was like that was a thing, like a social place or whatever.
did
Yeah.
did GameStop like end up? You know how they did
stock?
that stock thing that boomed? Are they
Yeah.
still like good with that? Like,
Saying that
It-
with that
it's-
help,
it's
they're
did
gonna-
they get
still
money
higher.
from that? I'm saying, and like,
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah.
you got more investors investing in your company.
That's what I'm saying. They're like using that money to like change up what they're doing.
Mhm.
Because they were gonna do it just to save themselves. Now it's because
Yeah.
it's not like
That's why they
die
closed so
again.
many stores.
they don't. I don't really go to
I-
GameStop anymore.
I remember like I think I don't remember if it was in 2019 or sometime in 2020, but I remember they were saying like they were going to close like somewhere around like 150 or 200 stores like in the United States or something.
I haven't been to a GameStop in years.
I haven't been to GameStop in a long time. It's
I go
probably been
sometimes.
a couple years.
Best Buy all the time.
Oh, Best Buy.
I don't know.
Best
I'm just a
Buy is-
person that likes.
I'm gonna be
this
sad when Best Buy, because one day Best Buy is going to close its
I don't
doors
think so. Because like
Why do you say
Like,
that?
because they
Radio
can sell
Shack,
everything
GameStop.
online. Like you can even order online and go pick it up. Like I feel like one day
But
it'll
the
be
thing
like
is-
that you can say about any store. I don't think Best Buy's gonna.
That's why
Nah,
I
I
don't
don't
like
think Best Buy.
ordering
You
don't think
online a
so?
lot.
You need,
Because
Nah.
you need some sort of tech place.
Because it's, I mean,
I don't
okay,
know.
it's the same thing with with the movies and the games. They're kind of similar because they're both being like kind of beat out by streaming platforms or whatever.
Yeah.
So like Netflix like killed Hollywood,
Mm.
those little blockbusters or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Best
now
Buy
it's gonna-
killed Radio Shack and stuff.
Yes.
So Best Buy is one of the big ones. I don't
Yeah.
think they're
Best Buy
gonna-
is one of the
Like,
like,
Well, Best
titans.
Buy, but that's just a store. Like for with video games, like GameStop is like
Like that's
getting
what they
killed
do.
because you could buy digital or you could stream or
Yeah, yeah.
get Xbox Game Pass or whatever. You don't have to go to the stores anymore.
You're not. Well,
So
yeah,
how would that work?
makes sense.
How would that work with Best Buy?
No,
Well,
because
Unless
Best
there was
Buy-
like another store that was better than
I
Best
feel
Buy.
like people like going to see like
like TVs
Yeah.
and
That's
stuff,
why I
like
like-
TVs or something.
Yes,
still to
you're
this
not
day,
wrong about
Yeah.
that.
I kind of like getting discs more, like game discs, just because I like the box. Like I like to see the
I
features.
haven't bought a
like
game
to say
disc in.
Well, not
It's
only
been a
that
long
though,
time.
but like about Best Buy too. Like if I want to go buy a TV, or if
I mean,
I
you
want
want
to
to
buy
go
like
see it? Yes.
I want to go see what
Yeah.
it looks like, or if I want
Yeah.
to just go see like a laptop, I want to go see what it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't want to just
Well,
buy it.
they also have like fridges and all that.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
That
I'm saying.
too.
Yeah.
Lights,
because they're
like,
not. Yeah, I mean that makes
lights,
sense. They're not
bro.
just games.
No,
and,
that's
like,
like one. That's
they're,
another
like,
big thing.
Security cameras.
Laptops,
there's
Because
laptops,
if Best Buy goes out of
computers,
business, then
there's-
you could say like Lax would go out of business or something like
Yeah,
that.
there's no way because they have the Geek Squad and
Mm.
stuff. So
Because
no way.
Lax is like furniture, and you want to go see what it looks like. It
Oh
feels
yeah,
like
you want to go see if it like yeah. I get you.
No, but I don't think. I mean, online purchases, sure.
Have you
that-
seen
that's
those
the thing.
augmented reality things though? Like whenever you're gonna buy something that's kind of like big, like
Yeah,
even on
yeah, yeah.
Amazon, they
You
have
can, like, put it where
you
you
can
want.
see like where it's gonna be, and it gives
Oh,
you the
yeah.
dimensions,
Yeah.
so you don't have to go look at it.
Yo,
But that's
VR can also change that too.
VR will
What if you,
change
like,
shit
put on
because
something
like you
and,
can
like,
go to
you get
Best
to
Buy
look
in
in your room?
VR.
You get to look in your room and like see all the new stuff that could be there.
Well, that's what you're doing right now, but you're holding up like your phone.
You
or
hold up
iPad.
your phone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
So, but like,
Yeah, that's AR.
yeah, it's augmented. Yeah,
because you're putting
Yeah.
it in the room.
but
that's
if
really
you
the
if you put on your like VR headset and it like because the one that you have has the cameras.
VR.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
AR is really a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
augmented.
AR. VR
augmented
is-
reality.
AR is
Oh.
like VR, but when you put it like overlaid on the real world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like you
Yeah.
put stuff on like in your, where you're
What is it?
looking at.
Augmented
Augmented
reality?
reality.
Augmented.
Augmented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Augmented.
Like it's
You're
just
like you're messing with it.
yeah, you're messing
you're
with
augmented.
reality.
What do you guys think about the whole David Dobrik thing going on? You guys are caught up, right?
That's
Yeah.
a random
Honestly-
transition, partner.
No.
Just, like real quick, just to like sum it up real quick, how like, so what was it? Okay, so it started off. What the thing was a couple years. I think it's like in 2017.
2018.
It's been a while.
2018.
Yeah.
First,
Bro,
it was.
I was all up. I was watching
It's,
hella
it's 'cause
videos.
it's two.
Same.
It started off as one, and it built up. Because first it was like that he pranked his friend, made him kiss, his old friend with a mask, thinking it was
You thought it
Karina.
was Karina.
And that was like a first thing. They were like, oh, it's kind of fucked. Then like it instantly jumped to the rape one, where he used to have a
Yeah.
friend that he knew that he like subconsciously knew that he did have those patients.
Yeah.
Because he would like they caught him, dude. They're like tracking him because you'll notice he'll like, oh, you're a freak or you're a rapist or like you're like joking around. It's funny. Everyone else, and then like people started picking up on it and they like attacked him for it. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, he knew.
Yo, here's the thing. I don't think I like a lot of things like that people get heat for. Like YouTubers, they usually come back like a few months later and like.
He lost
But I'm saying,
everything.
That's
like,
all his
I
sponsors.
He had a
really-
billion-dollar app coming soon, and like it's just not worth that much anymore.
I can't picture his vlogs coming back the way that they were.
Well, even that's
No.
COVID. Like I don't think but he hasn't
not
even done
even
a
'cause of COVID.
podcast
That's
episode.
right.
He hasn't done another
He's-
episode.
he
But he
hasn't
said he
done
was
it.
gonna take a break from
He's
everything.
like canceled.
Oh,
I mean,
damn.
Because like the sponsorship that lets him give away free cars, they dropped out.
And that's his whole thing is giving shit away.
EA dropped out. He doesn't own the soccer team anymore. Like all his sponsors, he's not sponsored, and he doesn't make money from the YouTube videos because he plays copyright music and like so none of the profit came from the views.
Yeah, but like I'm saying that I don't think it's gonna be go back to normal because all his friends that were with him, not with him, like all his friends that were that would be in vlogs with him, I feel like they're just not gonna do it anymore.
They're also all like now successful enough to do their own thing.
But
Exactly.
vlogging in general, like when is it safe to come back and like do it? So
I
that's
mean,
why he's doing the podcast, but
there-
he hasn't done that.
there's been like a lot of vlogs that never even really stopped. You know what I mean? Like especially like people who do like car content, they never really because you can't like if that's your livelihood, like cars and shit, like you gotta go out and drive. You gotta go out and like do whatever it is you're doing to keep that up, because you can't do like a vlog from home like, oh, my cars are super cool, and then they're just like not.
He was
just
so
there.
successful. He didn't do anything for like 10 months.
I
Yeah.
think that
11
the
months.
I know,
And he
He
bought
did-
a house.
and
in
he,
the time
he
was
bought
doing
like a
it.
super
That's how much
expensive house.
money. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the thing that's gonna keep that, what made everybody so mad. Well, obviously all that stuff, but he found out about it like 3 months later, and he didn't say anything. And he
That's
still
a
kept,
hardcore one. Like it wasn't even technically his friend fucked up, but like since David Dobrik is like the main guy, like throwing it out, and he's getting canceled.
yes.
Like the
Okay.
friend too, but he wasn't as
Yeah.
big as him.
Okay, I'm kind of lost. So,
Okay.
Okay, well,
so,
like,
So the
I'll
okay,
try
the
to
first one
explain
was
it in,
like the first one died out. Was whatever. Like he was pranking his friend. It
that
wasn't
was
fair.
his fault, or
Yeah, apparently, like
was-
he wasn't
See, that's
getting
another
his
thing,
friend's
though.
consent, and that was like whatever. But then it built up to the new one where like his friend had like rape allegations or whatever, and David Dobrik still had him on the vlogs.
Yeah.
oh,
So he was
that's
still
what
like
it's
friends with. He
about.
was associated
Yeah,
with him.
and there were like women that like came forward saying like, oh, he molested, he touched me or rape or whatever,
He was like
and,
aggressively flirting. and,
yeah,
like, hands on,
and
all this stuff.
and he like didn't listen to them or whatever, like he didn't believe them.
I mean, he did
which-
drop him out of the vlogs, but it took him like he was still in there for a while, and then he
Yeah.
was like, I dropped.
So this is a whole different situation. then?
yeah. It started off
And it
with
went
one,
back
and
to the
they were
first
like,
thing.
yeah.
Mhm.
No, the second thing is the main thing that
Yeah,
like
that's
has
the
him
main
Like,
canceled.
thing.
oh, it's a
He
main
apologized like twice.
Yeah, he had to apologize.
thing. How long ago was it though?
Like a few weeks. It's been a few weeks. Oh,
No,
like
the
since
allegations.
the
was,
allegations.
Yeah.
Like
Well, yeah,
2017,
2017.
2018.
Damn.
Yeah, like I'm saying, they
It's been
took
a few
way
years.
back. Like
yeah, and they were saying that, and I honestly kind of believe it, that they bought alcohol for the girls to loosen them up just
the-
for like
yeah,
more
yeah.
content.
Yeah.
Which I believe, dude. I feel like David was kind of like he needs content, so he's like whatever for the
Anything
content.
for the content, bro.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
So it
just the
bites
way
you
it
in
is.
the ass.
I mean,
Oh,
sometimes
and
you
then-
have to drink to loosen up. Check our podcast where we drink.
Yeah.
that other video where like I mean apparently this other old person who was on the vlogs was like he would bully him or he would bully her.
Oh,
Like, it was like,
yeah.
"You're
The one with the
you have a
nose.
fat nose, whatever. Like it was
Yeah.
funny when you're
Oh,
watching
the
it,
Gabby
but
girl.
when you watch from her side, she's like making it sound like she's all depressed. And I'm like,
Actually, a
This is
few
not
people have done
going
that. You know how they had like a shorter guy and the
Yeah.
the
Oh,
little
yeah,
Big
the
Nick or
little
whatever.
dude, Big Nick. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was actually pretty cool.
He came
like
out
Big Nick.
like a few months ago and saying that he didn't like being in there because all they do is make fun of him.
Yeah, they like just used him as like
oh,
a
this
joke.
is piling up on him, and it's just
Because-
So this is still David Dobrik.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's because like you got to remember like I mean we're all friends here, so we like we rag on each other, like we say
Yeah, we're
dumb shit to
friends,
each other.
But are they?
Yeah,
close?
but
They
here's the
were
thi-
close. They were friends.
here's the thing.
Like
but,
pranking's funny,
but
and
now they're
joking's
not as
funny, but-
close anymore, I guess. So like now they're like
Well, then
being
again-
like, this dude did that to me.
Then again, like yeah, you can fuck around with your friends, but if you're trying to put someone on blast and like because of an
yeah,
appearance
yeah.
or something just for content, that's
Yeah.
kind of
no,
a
but
dick move.
they were at least in the videos they seemed.
Oh,
like they
speaking
were
of that, the
friends.
first one I was telling you about, like kissing his what's his name again? The old guy.
Oh,
His best
Jason.
friend?
Jason.
So like you know who he is, right?
Nash.
Jason, the one he's always with, the older guy,
He's a
Sure.
the
comedian.
one who's like 40.
He has like the blonde hair, always like
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
yeah,
the old man.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
he put a mask on and he like blindfolded his friend, and he said he was gonna kiss Karina,
yeah.
and like I think that happened like 3 or 4 times, and apparently like he like already talked about it personally. He was like after like the second time, his friend was like, I'm down to do it again for the views or whatever.
That's why. That's
So they were
another
like
thing.
Yeah.
they were like he agreed to it. It was his idea to do it 2 more
Yeah.
times. And, like it was just for the views. Like he was faking
And
it
like for that one, like that's why I don't like think that one's valid, because like
because he wanted to do
he,
it.
He wanted to do this for the
But
views.
they
like,
dropped it and they moved on to like the rape allegations.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, so
There-
that's
just
there-
like going.
there
so that
wasn't
stuff
enough-
is already done.
That one's
Yeah,
done.
because
It's
there
right
wasn't
now.
enough
okay.
momentum behind it after
know, bro.
they found out that like it was partly his idea.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not like downplaying that he feels weird now,
Oh yeah.
but then again, people can't just say that because they want money from David.
Oh
Yeah.
easy.
Everybody
Yeah.
does apology
Because because especially nowadays, I mean, you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but nowadays you're guilty unless you can prove yourself innocent, which is
On the internet.
so hard on the
Yeah.
internet, which is so hard to do, because like if someone's like, oh, they raped me, and you don't have proof that you did or didn't, how are you going to prove
thing
that
on the internet
that you
It's
didn't
been
do
like
it?
that.
You know what I mean? Unless you just like, look, guys, I didn't do it. I don't give a fuck. Be unapologetic about it, because like if it didn't happen, are you going to apologize for it? And if
Yeah.
you do apologize for it, then you're coming into where like, oh, I messed
But
up.
then again, that is something hard to prove, though.
Yeah, but it's hard to prove and disprove.
Yeah, that's why. Like, I'm not saying like, okay,
You're not saying that
So-
that they didn't do it.
yeah,
You're not
because
discrediting the people.
yeah, because I like to like see like, okay, let's see what like what happened and whatnot. Because a lot of times these days, like people are just doing it for like benefits or whatever.
Yes, what they can. Yeah,
But
yeah.
at the same time, like you can't just like not believe people because it's hard to like show proof of like how it happened
Yeah.
or what. So
Yeah.
it's really
it's
tricky,
a hard situation to be in.
though.
So we're
For
going
sure.
into this. I don't know if you guys have heard of one about the James Charles. Or,
Oh, dude, yes.
He's gotten caught like
Oh,
4 times in
4
like 2
times.
months with like 16-year-olds like flirting.
Yeah. It's,
You
this
know
has
about that
been
or no?
this has been going on for years though.
Years, but it keeps coming out and like
Yeah.
they keep.
Yeah.
Like,
The
he
The
hasn't
first
been
one was like
canceled.
2 or 3 years ago.
And he hasn't. And it's him. That's so much worse than David Dobrik, and he's not really canceled.
No,
and,
the first-
and why is it that
wasn't
he's
the
not being canceled?
Wait, hold on. The first one was different though. The recent ones are about like a minor, right? Yeah, I know. The first one.
No, they're all minors.
Well, the
Yeah.
first one was different though. No, it was about like,
It was like sick. The first one was like 14.
but there was no consent in it, wasn't it?
They were he was messing. I think this one's a Snapchat one that you're talking about, where
I
like
think they're all Snapchat. Or
maybe
Instagram.
where he like was sending him like dick pics and everything, and then to find he like later found out that he was
That's the thing. Every
younger.
time he later finds
he
out,
later
but like
finds out. Like
they're
why
like
did
that's still illegal.
like,
Like,
so you never learn from the first time, like ask
Yeah.
and to keep proof
Well,
that like, hey,
This is
I'm over 18 or not.
this is what I
They're
heard,
lying.
but then again, like this was like at the time where like all the other YouTubers were like talking about it.
Yeah.
So like Jeffree Star or Shane Dawson.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Oh, he
canceled.
got canceled.
He hasn't made
hard.
content.
I don't
since he
even
got
know
canceled.
about that dude.
I
But
forgot that one was.
I loved his content. I'm not gonna lie to you. I liked all his
I
content.
forgot why he was canceled.
His
Shane
Shane
Dawson.
Dawson.
Oh yeah.
I loved all his content, but
Wasn't it
shit
the other
came
day
out-
you were like, no, he's not canceled. We YouTubed him. He's like, oh yeah, he hasn't posted a video in like a year. I think we're all.
I don't remember. But yeah, like I loved all his content. I watched all his stuff. I mean, even now, if he came out with a video, I'd still watch it. Like, you know, shit.
But it's
things.
it's just-
I think anybody who becomes uber famous,
Uber famous.
like ultra famous,
That's a funny word. I mean, I know what it
it's-
means,
it's-
but
it's a
never
word.
heard of that before.
you never heard of it?
Uber famous. I just think of the car brand,
think
or
of
not car
Docket.
brand, but the
I'm just
Uber
kidding.
thing.
Weird people use that word, but
Thing, it just tells you weird.
Well, whatever. You become ultra famous, and like
ultra.
what? What word is that? You like something that like everybody messes up. Like whether you get canceled for something big or you get canceled for something small. I think anybody who's like super famous and always in the public eye is going to get canceled one day, and that just they're either
Any
gonna
little
stay
thing.
canceled or they're gonna PewDiePie back their way up to the top.
Yeah.
Because look at what PewDiePie did, like twice probably. I think it was I know once for sure on stream, and I like you were saying like we feel like he said it a second time.
PewDiePie's like
But
he seems like he's always kind of
he's-
usually on.
he apologized, get over it, continue doing what you're doing. You know, like he did get dropped
He
from
owns
a
up
lot of
from
things.
it.
That's
He
like
owned up
Pewdie-
to it,
Like
and
PewDiePie,
it was a
like did his like apology very like kind of respectful, like kind of like it's like
yeah,
kind
it
of
wasn't
down
one of
to
those
earth.
like dramatic.
It just
like,
depends
Yeah,
on
he
how
wasn't
much-
dramatic. Like, I'm so sorry, you
Right.
guys. Like
Yeah,
make a whole 10-minute video about apologizing or like
yeah.
even like a dramatic thumbnail. This guy was
Mhm.
just like, hey,
Just like
I'm sorry, it came out. Like it happened. Well, it shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't happen, but
like-
it happened.
Didn't he say
you know?
When
something
you
like I'm already been like punished, like got me, you know?
Yeah.
I,
He's
I,
like,
I agree to it.
Why do
whatever.
you guys want to like keep hurting somebody
Yeah,
who's
he's
already lost almost everything?
Yeah, it's not an excuse, but literally anyone can
Yeah, he
agree that when you're angry or you're raging,
Sometimes you say things, whether
like
it's
something
racist
is gonna
or
come
whether
out.
It's like
It's not an
just hurtful to
excuse.
somebody. Like,
it's not an excuse.
not an
It just
excuse,
happens.
but it can happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's just
Nope.
something that like, you know, like maybe that's something that was just in his everyday vocabulary that he always used, or maybe it's something that he didn't use a lot.
Yo, like
Just
the
like
Like Papa John's.
I was about to
Pop-
say that.
Papa
Yo,
John.
Guys,
dude,
you know-
if it's that bad,
Dude,
yo.
he's on a 20-month.
bad.
He's on a 20-month hiatus
To
to
change.
try to stop saying the N-word.
Oh, man.
Do you know how often you have to use that
Dude, I was
to be like, I'm really trying for like 2 years, guys?
I
Yeah.
saw it, and I mean, it's gotta be in there. Like, imagine, stop saying like imagine
Oh,
or like bro.
we
or
say
something.
imagine and partner so much.
Stop saying that. It takes about 20.
Yo, we
It-
gotta
it's-
also,
it's
that means
tough.
it was deep in his.
He was like first word. That was his first word.
yo, if he's saying it a lot, we also gotta look like at his friends or something. I bet he probably has a lot of white friends.
It's gotta be his friend.
And if it's
I
in,
mean, I'm sure he has a
if it's
lot
in his
of white
vocabulary, I'm sure it's in their vocabulary too. Like, I don't know, bro. If it takes 20 months and you still haven't done it,
friends. And he's
Dog.
like, I'm trying.
how bad of a problem is it?
crazy?
I'm really trying over here.
Wait, do they have a new Papa John's?
He did step down as the.
Or do they have like a new like? I really still don't like how
Was
they
he
changed Jake from
legit
State
like
Farm.
the inventor?
He's a. s-
He was
oh.
like
Or is it just like a
he
coincidence?
was a founder.
He's not- he's the
coincidence his
founder?
name's
no,
John.
he's the CEO. No.
Or is he like the
Wasn't he
Jerry
founder and
of the
CEO?
Subway?
Hope he wasn't. Well, he technically is the Jared of Subway, except this guy didn't go to jail because
yeah, that's
of
another.
those things.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. Even though I brought it up.
It's okay. But yeah, I don't know. He might have been founder and CEO, and he stepped down as CEO. You can't step down as founder. I mean, he started that shit.
I mean,
You know what I
Give
mean?
away the credit.
So he is like Papa. Like his
He's
named
Papa
John
John.
because of him, right?
I think so. Maybe I don't know.
Or is it
His,
a coincidence?
people just call him Papa John. I'm guessing his name is John.
He's the young guy.
Oh,
No,
is his
he
name
looks
actually John?
early
He's like in his
30s.
40s, 50s. He looks pretty good for his age if he is in his 50s.
Who's in all the ads, right? Him. Like
Yes.
all
The one like
motion.
delivering to the houses and shit. They're like, you're Papa John. I don't know if you remember those. I might be remembering.
You're
something
Papa
else.
John. No. I was like,
He's like, yes. Oh, God.
like, sorry, it happens.
It's in my vocabulary. Can't get rid of it. Sorry.
Dude,
It's been
it's-
a habit.
Dude, it's crazy how you like someone just has to come out and say like, yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it. Like, I have to like, I need help.
And what's going to happen like if he
like,
can't
bro.
get it out of his vocabulary? Like, what's going
Like,
to happen?
Especially if you're like a public celebrity or whatever. It's like, yeah, I need like 20 years
Yeah.
to stop saying
It
that.
was
It's
20
like,
months.
20 months, 20. Hey, it's going to
like
take
20
him- it's
years
gonna
or
take
20.
him 20
Okay,
years.
whatever.
He probably will never stop saying it.
Like at that point, probably not, dude. Holy
Wait,
crap.
Like if I don't know how old he is. Let's just say he's in his 40s to 50s and he's been using it regularly for his entire life. Never gonna stop saying it
No.
ever. Like there's no way. There's just no way. I'm sorry. Like he can say he's gonna try. Maybe he'll cut it down to only like 100 times a day or something.
But of all the words, because we all have our own like word, like imagine or like partner.
Yeah.
Of all the words, why that one? It's just like,
It was just
Yeah.
maybe like just how it was in his household.
yeah,
That's
probably.
just, you know what I mean? He grew up with it, and to him it's just, hey, my parents use that word. Like I'm gonna use that word. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's his real name,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, John Schnatter.
I would call myself Papa John too with that.
Natter.
Schnatter, a funny last name.
How old is he?
See, like when people come up with last names, why come up with like
He's
something
59, dude. He looks
Stupid?
young.
Okay, that sounds
Dude, he's
messed up.
59.
he looks pretty good. I thought he was early 30s. Oh no, he's pretty old.
But look at him.
Wait,
look
real,
at him.
real
He
quick.
doesn't
When I
look
when I
bad.
googled
He doesn't
how
look
old is
bad.
Papa John, the second result was why is Papa John always sweaty? And I see why now.
He's holding back, not saying it.
You know how hard that commercial was to
meme
shoot?
of maybe that what the fuck? I started that meme of that kid where he's like there and he's just like all the veins are popping out because he's not like I don't know. That's,
Oh yeah.
that's Papa
Joey,
John.
Joey will put it up or
I'll
something.
put it up
Or
there.
Matt's gonna record this one. Or record.
Yo, he's 36.
No, he's
No.
59.
Papa
I was
John's
like, dang, he
36
looks old for 36.
He looks
Way
good for
different
59.
He
numbers.
though.
looks good for 59.
Dude, for 59, he look like easily. I would be like that guy's like 45.
Nah, he has to
Yeah,
use like
I'd be like, oh,
nah, he's
early
usually
40s.
using like ball.
Oh, yeah, he has Botox and shit.
He's using
I
like
mean,
Balsley or what is his name?
have you guys seen his
Mhm.
house?
No.
Dude, there was a video of like I don't remember. I think it was sometime last year, but like they like went into his house and everything. Freaking he's got like a helicopter pad in the back of his house that he
Not
has his
anymore.
own person. No, he still does. This video that video came out after the allegations of like he uses the N-word all the time.
Mhm.
Like, this dude has so much money, it's not even funny. Like
Yeah.
the way his
Yeah,
house
it's freaking
is. Like,
Papa John's. I'm
nah,
sure if
no.
I owned Papa John's.
well, question: what's y'all's go-to pizza place? By the way,
Pizza
since we're
Hut.
talking about
Pizza Hut.
I think
Really?
it's Domino's just
Yeah.
because they're points.
It's Domino's for
It
me.
got me hooked.
Domino's pizza is better than Pizza Hut's in my opinion.
I mean, I don't know. It's stuffed crust, you know. Domino's doesn't
I like the
have that.
stuffed crust.
Huge.
Honestly, it's the easeability.
Papa John's has stuffed crust and it's really good.
You do?
They I don't know if they still have it, but I got it like a good month ago and it was so good, dude.
I don't know.
It was
Little
so
Caesars
good.
just has like different shit.
I'm also not that
Little
picky.
Caesars is really good. If you want something just
Completely
quick,
random.
something simple,
Yeah,
and you don't
there's-
want to spend a lot of money, Little Caesars is the way to go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why people bash on Little Caesars as if it's not like
Because it's just
it's
sitting
still
there.
legit. Like I mean, it's still good to
It's
me.
so good. Yeah, it's not
It's
like
not hot.
it's
People
not
say it
bad
tastes like
pizza.
cardboard or something.
Dude, I call myself like it's not hot and ready. That's like their logo.
That's their logo.
Their
Yeah, that's their slogan.
Yeah.
It's because it's just
not
sitting
hot
there.
already.
That's so funny. They're,
Which one's the worst
But
one?
it's
though?
always
Can we
hot.
come to an
Hamburger.
agreement which one the worst one is? I'm trying to think. Wait.
The worst pizza place?
Pizza
actually,
Hut,
no. People
probably.
argue is Peter Piper Pizza. They say they're like the top dog on pizza.
Their
Overrated.
pizza,
Okay, their
but their
pizza's
pizza's good.
No,
The
it's
pizza is
good.
good.
It's
I
good.
wouldn't say it's
I wouldn't say
overrated,
it's the best.
but people say
No,
it's
you
overrated.
You just said it was overrated.
Okay, no, so I'm taking it back.
I,
What's
would, I wouldn't say it's overrated.
people say like it's their
Over-
favorite, and I'm like, bro, come on, favorite? I don't know about that.
It's
Top
also
five,
so
maybe.
expensive. Like
Is
a
it?
large is $20
I don't usually go there. So I
or like
don't know.
18 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think
It's like super expensive. Like everything, a like large stuffed crust with like everything on it at Pizza Hut. Mind you, it is expensive, but it's like $18. And a normal like single topping large at Pizza Hut, I mean Peter Piper, it's $18 to $19.
Well, there is a way to get, cheaper pizza with the sponsor of our podcast.
Dude,
Bleep that out again.
guys, if there's any sponsors out there, we need some sponsors.
It was a local that would.
Anybody local that wants to sponsor a podcast with like 400 views?
Yeah, give us like $100.
Total, yeah, it's lifetime. Only like then again we've only had our podcast for technically 5 weeks of uploading. That's not too bad. We're at like around 150 views a video.
See the numbers, embarrassed.
We're gonna go back.
Actually,
we're gonna go back one day, and me saying that, and this is gonna have
our third
150,000 views on that video.
Oh, imagine.
God.
No, y'all gonna
Our
understand.
third episode is doing good. It's at last. I just checked. I think
It's about to
yesterday
pass 2.
it was at like 153,
150
and our
something.
second episode is at 157.
No, y'all are gonna see.
It's almost there.
Well, maybe ours might be different. Maybe we could blow up or grow fast
But
because
it's
there's
tough.
so many of us. But y'all gonna realize how hard it is to grow a YouTube channel.
Matt,
It's
Have you
hard.
started streaming? Do you know how hard it
Mhm.
is to stream to like 3 people?
Well, like I'm sure you also
Max.
understand like it's hard to grow anything,
Oh yeah,
and that's why people stop so many. Like
Yeah.
they quit.
yo, I
because it's
actually would
tough.
keep it up for a good amount of time, even though I wasn't growing. But like I know people that start something for like 2 months and then they give up.
It just blows up.
Not something,
they
but
give
like they
up,
start
yeah.
YouTube, they start Twitch, they start whatever, and it's like, bro, those
They
are
just give
those are
up.
rookie numbers. I'm like three years deep into this, even though
Yeah.
I've already taken a big
Like,
break. But
People don't understand how much. I mean, yes, like some things do blow up,
yeah,
but like people don't understand how much work goes into it. Like whether it's streaming or YouTube or whatever, like
It takes me like a week to edit.
yeah,
Yeah,
it takes
whenever I
a
would-
whole week to edit this.
whenever
Like,
I would,
and you know how hard it is to like grow. Like as of now, like the best thing we got is mostly word of mouth from like people we know, and then like any clips I post on like TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is.
yeah, I've
you know,
poured in like
hundreds
hours
of
and yeah of
easy.
into my YouTube channel. I haven't got any money. Like it takes dedication.
I've probably streamed for like 500 hours. I'm not even gonna lie. I only have like 231 followers. Not subs.
But we're
I have like 10
5 views
subs.
away from passing the second episode. That's 'cause we were sharing
Look
the third
at
one.
us, partner. That
I
new
still haven't shared it
content
yet.
is coming through.
Still have not shared it yet.
You know,
I
and
actually started sharing
And I
this
feel
one,
like
you're
I
the
feel like we'll
one-
get a lot of.
You're the one that
good-
needs to share it because you had a YouTube channel and people liked your YouTube channel and
Yeah.
people will probably like to see you on a podcast with all of us.
Maybe
you
after
know what I
this
mean?
next episode
I mean,
that drops.
There was so many people that I was like, I don't want them to watch this because we talk about some
I know,
shit
I
that I
was-
don't want people. But now I don't care. Like, look, we're just here. We're talking. We're just trying to have fun, make people laugh, like have a good time. And if you have a good time watching us, awesome.
Yo, like
Like that's what I'm looking for.
I'm gonna
somebody.
say thank you real quick. 25% of the views came from Snapchat. I appreciate
Yes,
that.
that
I
was
know,
probably
How can you
Joey.
tell that? I didn't even know you can
I
tell that
analytics tell
either.
you everything right here. I don't know why 25% is coming from Facebook.
Guys,
Nobody's posting
I
on
don't post
Facebook.
this. I don't post this on
It's
Facebook.
like 25% is from Facebook, 25 is
Yeah,
from
that's why you shouldn't
Snapchat.
trust that.
I don't know
How-
how it's going down.
How Facebook? Well, isn't
Oh.
Facebook and Instagram
Hold on,
kind
no,
of
'cause
connected?
like,
Look,
I was about to
Instagram has
say-
its own thing. No, Instagram has
Oh.
its own because Bubba shares it there. Instagram's way down there though. It's like,
Yeah.
oh look, not anymore. It used to be there. Discord is a good
Why?
percentage.
Facebook probably because
No, it was there though. Before.
Instagram has its own.
Here's the thing though, like Mr. Beast was doing YouTube for like 5 or 6 years
Before he
straight
blew up.
before he blew up. He started like in 2012.
Yeah.
And he blew up in like
And, like,
2017.
I didn't hear about him until like 2015,
20
2016 maybe.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this guy is like
Didn't
whatever.
he-
And then by 2017, he was freaking huge.
Didn't he start
Like,
off as a dude trying to like advertise like PewDiePie?
Well, not
yes.
advertising, but he would do videos about
He
him,
would do
like how
videos
much
about
does he make, and he would. I watched like some videos just to see what he did. He was just like he would just talk about other YouTubers.
But
Yeah.
for 5 years, how many views have he had? Like, or what was his average for like 5 years though?
It probably
I don't know,
wasn't.
I
I
can't
know
high,
really
it's
tell
dude.
now.
it's crazy high.
I mean, you got to remember, like, whatever you're gonna do, it's gonna take work, and
Well,
like
it's the
you're-
consistency that
you
paid
gotta
off.
be consistent. You gotta
Yeah.
post as much as like sometimes it's hard to do it. Like sometimes you lose traction. Sometimes you lose like what's the word for it? Like I guess love for it. I
Motivation?
mean, so far, yeah, motivation.
Motivation.
You lose motivation, but you gotta like push through that. Because like at least for me, this podcast is fun. I enjoy doing this. Like this
Yeah,
is
it's not like
I
I
look-
wasn't doing
I look-
YouTube for like just for money, but I was doing it because it was
like,
fun.
Yeah, like I look forward to like recording an episode every week. Like it's one
I
of the
like
things
I like the
during my
editing,
week
but
that
it
I'm
does
really.
take time. So I'm sorry for last week. It's taken a while.
It's okay. Look, like I mean, people have asked me like, when's the next episode coming out?
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, like just bear with us. Like we have Joey editing pretty much everything. We're gonna try to get Matt to do it too, like every so often, so that we can give Joey a break. Because
Maybe we should
Video,
try
video.
doing HD. 'cause
Joey's-
This is on 4K. It's not helping.
This is not 4K.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we-
footage
Fuck.
from all 3 cameras is like 90 gigs, and
Yeah.
then to like edit and then upload.
It
Hell no,
uploads.
this
It
is not gonna
uploads
fit on
really
my
fast at
laptop.
my house. To be fair.
Yeah, I think each footage is like 35 gigs. We're using 3 cameras.
Here's the thing. We're talking about dedication. Yo, the most dedication I've seen from somebody that's blow up was Russ. He said that he like was
Oh, yeah.
making music for 10 years. And I was like, bro,
Nobody was listening.
how do you have if something
I
if
like
I
his
did something
music.
for 10 years and it
Nobody.
didn't work, not gonna
Hey,
keep doing this.
But there's passion behind that.
Okay,
that's
but it
what
did
keeps
work
you
out.
going.
It worked
Yeah,
out.
it
But
worked out.
10 years, holy shit. Or it was
That's-
like 9
and
years.
it's
It
a
was
lot
like
of
9
work,
years or
man.
some shit.
It's a
But
lot of
still,
work.
You know, Juice's second album, he did the whole album in 4 days.
I heard about that.
Shut up, you did.
Yeah, he's a big
And
freestyler.
you know how many
Damn.
people switch up so easily? Because I remember when that album dropped, I looked at the comments to like pages whenever they would post about it, and they'd be like, "Oh, you can tell he made it in 4 days. It's like trash," and like everybody's calling it trash.
I.
And then now
It
after he
wasn't my
died,
favorite.
everybody I liked the album.
It's
like
good.
The second one?
It was good.
No, you don't like the newest one.
Oh,
third
the
one.
third. I don't
The
like the
second
third.
was not
The
bad.
third
Yeah, the
one's not
second,
great.
the
The
Death
second
Race
one-
for
the
Love.
second one's
It
good.
was the first, the second, and then one with Future, and the fourth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But now everybody's like, "Oh, it's such an amazing album," and it's like, dang, people switch up so easily.
You know what? Now that we're on the topic of like music, I'm gonna make you guys think a little bit here, okay? Because I have my answer. What like? Is there a song or like an artist that you like listen to pretty consistently that you don't think anyone else either knows or like not very many people listen to them? You can. I mean,
Nah, I
no,
think
he's
blown up now.
he's blown up. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, I have like listened to artists before they blow
Or like
up
a
and then they
specific
blow up.
song that like you like.
Like I
not
used to
many
listen
people-
to guy Giveon. You know how he's like starting to blow up now?
No.
Wow.
See?
Okay.
Look, there you go. Perfect.
No,
Perfect
he's
example.
people watching are for sure probably gonna know who Giveon is. He's starting to blow up because like he was the guy that sang the hook on Drake's Chicago Freestyle,
Okay. Then, yeah, I know
and
who
he
you're
also
talking about.
he's on the Peaches song with Justin Bieber,
Yeah. Okay.
and he
yeah,
has
yeah.
like his own he has his own like catalog that's really good. I started listening to him before Drake put him on his like song,
Mhm.
and then like he started blowing up after that. And
Yeah.
I also started listening to Don Toliver before he blew up.
I like Don. Yeah, I've liked Don Toliver for a couple years.
I was listening to him for like months, and then
You're
he
talking
started
about
blowing
real
up.
like small like before.
Well, not necessarily because
Real small?
the person I'm gonna say, he's, I wouldn't say blown up to where he's super well known, but like he's big, which is Joji, and I think most people have never even heard his music. But the one specific song that like I don't think anybody either listens to or doesn't know about is like it's called "Dancing in the Dark."
I love that song.
Dude, you can turn the lights off, literally be pitch black, listen to that song,
And
put it in your
dance.
headphones. No, you put it in your headphones or like blast it, you will get chills every time. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is about the song. I don't know, but like you get chills listening to it. Like if you're just like trying to relax, it's like a really good song.
Well, here's the thing.
and I think it's just like the beat.
It's not music, but YouTuber. I subscribe. This might give us a little bit of motivation, actually. I subscribed to a YouTuber when they're twins and they do music reviews. I subscribed to them when they had like 1,000 subscribers, and now
Mhm.
they have like 500,000 or 500,000.
I mean,
And like I've
oh,
literally
yeah.
watched like all their videos since they've grown. It's
This reminds me,
crazy.
When I went to go
Dude.
buy these mics, I was just like, okay, I told you my card failed like twice. It's been going.
Yeah.
Like I was like, whatever. I got cash. I was like, but
Broke.
I was like,
Nah, I'm kidding.
I was like, I got cash, but it's a lot of small bills. Like 220s, a couple fives, and the rest were ones. And he was like, all right. And he was like, and then we started talking. He was like, so what's the mics for? Like a podcast? And I was like, yeah. And then whatever. I started telling him. He's like, oh, that's cool. He's like, a buddy of mine has a podcast. I was like, I just felt like I was wasting his time because it took me forever to count the money, and because I was like, whatever. But I should have asked him what his friend give him.
Yeah. I mean, that's a
You know,
there's an
speaking
opportunity
about
there.
decline stuff, it always sucks because sometimes like my I use my favorite card so much for when I do favor that it fades away and I have to go get a new one. When it's like really faded away and it declines, I get so embarrassed. And sometimes it's like a really cute girl or something, and it's like, damn,
But
it
it's a
just
favor.
makes me
She
like
knows
bad.
you're doing it for
No,
work.
no, but sometimes they don't, and I feel like I have to say like, sorry, it's like not my card. It's like a favor. It's the
I
only
mean,
card
it
can
is
use.
embarrassing, and I was like, "Let me do Apple Pay," and it didn't work. So I was like, "It's not the physical
Apple
card."
Pay didn't
It
work?
was just saying like, but the good thing is they can see declined, insufficient funds, error. So
Oh,
they
okay.
know. Yeah, it tells you because he was like, "It's like
You know, can I do Apple Pay with my favorite card? Not Apple Pay, but like,
Probably
can I put
not.
it on my phone and then like do
The
it?
favor? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
what kind of card is it?"
Is it like a Visa?
Actually, I think it's by bank.
It's a Mastercard.
It might work.
I think it depends on the bank.
Maybe.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
probably not.
I mean, you could try it. The worst it could do is be like not work.
Yo, but I feel like such a loser whenever it gets declined.
Thankfully, like
Who
I
do
don't
you,
think
like,
my
blame
card's
there?
ever been declined, ever. Like
Yo,
yes, issues swiping it, but never like declined. Like I don't have any money.
Here's
for
the thing:
I think
a couple times, like
Dang.
my favorite card hasn't swiped because it's been so faded. Well, like now I have a newish one, but it declined so much that at a couple places they would just give me the food for free because like it took so long. They're like,
Oh,
at McDonald's it happened once.
Damn.
The
What
order
heck?
was like $15 at McDonald's, and they gave me the receipt and my card, and I was like, okay, I thought they charged me, but I went to take a picture of because you had to take a picture of the receipt. I saw it said like $0 charge and $0 like all that stuff, and I know they did it on purpose because they took like 2 minutes to like do it, and they probably just got so annoyed, and they knew it was for favor, so like they couldn't be like, oh, you have to use another card or something like that.
Yeah.
They just gave it to me for free, so I just like texted the person like, oh, your order was for free. Sorry, like not sorry, but I, like your order for free.
Yeah.
And I think that happened
Do
another
they,
time.
do they give you like a bigger tip when that happens? Or are they
don't know.
like, I'll give you
Honestly,
$1 for that?
Here's
shit.
another thing. We talked about this last episode or 2 episodes ago. How
Yeah.
I went to the girl's house and she just seemed like so mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like just
But
she
she
wasn't
tipped you.
having a good day. So I don't even know if I got a good tip then. Even though I'd be happy if like they told me I might make my day better, but whatever. But that also happened another time at Whataburger. I think they gave me the meal for free because it never swiped. Like
It
damn.
was like 2 days ago. I think I was really busy. This lady saw me. Like sometimes they like make a comment or like annoying. Like if I'm not trying to like help you all, and then like she gave me like a 20 for her coffee, and it was like $2.54. She was like,
They
just
gave
keep the
you a
change.
20 for a coffee?
Yeah, she was like, keep the change, and I was like, $3. She's like, yeah, just keep it.
Yo, there's
Like, some
a
people are just cool.
certain
There's some
person
people
that
that are
when I
just-
deliver to, they always tip me like over $30.
Do you have like regulars?
Over
Crazy.
$30?
It's
the
like a
first time
regular or what?
the first time they tipped me like 50.
Damn.
The second time they tipped me like 45.
And how much money are they spending?
It's always
Is it a big group?
this is how easy it is. It's the HEB curbside.
Oh,
So literally
yeah.
all I do is I go and they put the groceries in my car and I just drop it off their house.
Oh,
Maybe they
okay.
think that I'm the one that like goes and does it.
Don't
which
tell them
you-
that
I
you're
can-
not.
which I can
have.
I can have favors like that to where I actually go get down and shop for
Yeah.
them. But it's the fleet, it's called Favor Fleet.
Yeah.
Which is like curbside. They literally just put it in my car and do it. And that girl tips me like a bunch every time. But I never get to talk to her because she never comes out. She always just waves from the window. Like I always like wave and like say
Yeah.
like
At
thank
her
you,
house or something.
thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Like I always want to like tell her like personally like thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for the tips. But she never comes out.
One day she's gonna come
but
out.
today-
and you get to say thank you.
Yeah. I gotta like suck her toes or something for all the fucking money she's
That escalated real quick.
Nah, I'm kidding. Nah, but
Like you got an OnlyFans I can subscribe to. Freaking mad over there.
no, but today I got a tip like that again from a different person. It was a favor curbside.
Was it the one that you were
Nah,
saying?
it wasn't the same girl.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
different girl, but they tipped me like $30. I was like,
Damn.
dude, but it was a
Mike right now?
lot of groceries. You saw my Snapchat, right? Or my
Dude,
Instagram
that was
story?
a lot of groceries.
Like
Oh,
my
I don't
back
know
seat's
how
like this wide or like same thing. Dude, it was like filled to the top. And there was some in my front seat too. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
how much is this order? It was
And do
probably
you,
like
like,
$400.
You drop it off like at their front door or something?
Yeah, I have to like, I did like 6 or 7 trips from my car to their door, like getting all the groceries.
Damn.
It was like hella groceries. But
Yeah.
Can I just
Sounds
say
good tip.
something?
What's
I
up?
had a freaking similar experience when you were talking about the card stuff, the
Oh, yeah.
swiping and all. Well-
Eric likes to swipe.
When I can, yes.
Like the swipe.
Yeah.
Here. I like the swipe.
Okay, swiping's good. You know.
It's not a swipe anymore. It's an
Okay,
insert.
wait.
You like to
So-
insert.
So I had to order like for like 8 different people,
Mm.
All
my
the time.
family,
Yeah.
like
All the time.
pretty much. Well, it was a Buffalo Wild Wings one time. So we went to go pick it up, and we already had the total and everything. The order was already ready to get picked up.
Yeah.
So I go in there with the credit card and have no cash or anything. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm here for an order. This and that. I was like, are you the big ass order? He's like, yeah, that's me. Right? And then I'm just like,
Found him.
I'm like, yep, there it is. It's like, okay, the total's gonna be like 100 something or whatever. I was like, all right,
Uh-huh.
here you go. And then they're like, oh, you only have a card? It was like, yeah, I was like, I don't have cash. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, our credit card machine's not working. I was like, oh. It's like, well, it's on the house.
Mm.
I was like, damn, all right.
No way.
Dude, legit happened.
They're like, it's on the house, but you got to come around back with me real quick.
Is it a local place or is it like a chain restaurant?
It was Buffalo Wild
Buffalo
Wings.
Wild
Oh,
Wings.
Buffalo. See, they don't care
What
though.
the
They-
heck?
they-
Screw it,
Yeah,
dude.
but it was a large order too, though. It was
Yeah.
like,
That's crazy.
$100-something.
and it, yeah, dude, like, break.
That's awesome.
Damn.
Yeah,
That-
but
I
I
mean,
feel
that's
like
pretty cool.
The lady was just super chill. It's like, well, on the house. It's like,
Yeah.
fucking. It's like, fuck.
That's cra-
Damn.
I guess no, they have the mentality of like it's their fault. Their thing is down.
Yeah.
Because that happens
Yeah.
at the hotel.
The
If-
customers.
If
always
we're ever
right.
short a room or something, we're paying for them somewhere else. So you get one of the two guys. If it's a business person, they're like pissed. Like,
Let me know when that happens.
They're like pissed. They're like, I'm staying here, this and that. Or like you have the other one where I try to word it right. It's like, hey, look, it's our fault. You know, this happened, so we're gonna go over here, pay for everything. And they're like,
Okay,
it just depends.
so speaking about
that would make my week if that happened to me.
It's 'cause
so like it's cool.
It depends.
That would be, I'd be like, oh,
We have
what?
a lot of business people, so they're like, I'm not even paying for the room sometimes. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
depends. But like, yeah, so like that's the best. I try to get someone who looks like it's not on business. So I'll be like, hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, I'll try to help them out.
But it is free, so
Yeah,
yo,
that's freaking cool.
but
it's not fun though.
speaking about like that,
yeah, no, I bet it's
kind of the
not.
opposite. Let's say you're working for a company or you're working at your hotel and it's getting robbed or something. Are you gonna be a guy that's like, not my business, like it's not my fault, or
Heck no,
or
I'm
are you
not
gonna be
down
like,
for
I'm
my
gonna
business
stop
trouble.
them, or I'm gonna try to stop them?
No.
Like, if
It's not worth
they're,
my
let's say
life.
you work at Best Buy
no.
and somebody's stealing like a TV.
If you're talking about like gunpoint, then
They can take what they want.
unless
Like,
I own the business,
Maybe
even
there's
then
not a gun
maybe it's
visibly,
not
but
worth
you can
my
tell
life.
some.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know. Wait, what'd you say?
I said unless I own the business, then maybe. But if it's like
Like you work
if I
somewhere,
work there, hell no,
'Cause,
it's not
like-
worth my life.
like you're gonna
I'll let them steal the couple $100 or whatever, like then end my life.
yeah.
Like, all right, fine. It's like, you win.
Yeah,
It's like,
you
take
win.
it. It's like,
No argument, hands
like,
down.
well played, sir.
Like, you want me to go to the back? I'll get the safe.
Yo,
For
because there was
real.
a video of that girl. This was happening like a couple years ago, and somebody was stealing like a TV or something from Target or Walmart. He was running out, and this girl came and like blocked him and like pushed him
Oh,
back.
yeah,
and remember
yeah.
she started
I-
working for UFC or something like that.
Yes.
Like Dana White like texted her. I think it was maybe Seth.
I don't remember that, but
Joe
I
Rogan?
do remember seeing the video.
Yeah, she ended up like, I think it was Dana White or Joe Rogan. They ended up like tweeting her tweet about it, and they were like, hit me up whenever you want a job.
As long as it's not like gunpoint,
Ah.
that's where I'm like gonna draw the line.
And she actually did, like, they had a fight, and she was the one in the background, like, when they have a fight and they like look at each other like they're that thing.
Yeah.
She was like the one in the middle, like watching it.
Oh, okay,
So she
yeah.
like has a job with the UFC
That's
now
pretty cool.
because of that video.
Yeah.
Because she was like a big, like, not fat girl, but like tall and like
Yeah.
wide girl.
Yeah, she's
And she was like stalking. She was like stopping the guy.
Stalking
But then again, how hard is it to stop someone from stealing a TV? If it's like a 50-inch TV,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, would you do something like that? Would you do something like that?
You're
Like,
not
if it
wrong.
Yeah.
wasn't necessarily at
was the
gunpoint?
dude? Was the dude? Oh, was the dude armed?
Nah, he just.
No,
like,
dude, I'm
had
saying,
something in his
imagine
hand.
someone carrying a freaking
Oh, yeah,
55-inch
obviously.
TV. How hard is it to like block him and,
And
like
somebody's
go
like,
like
stop
this?
him. Like, if somebody's
yeah,
like, stop him and he's running with something out,
Yeah,
you
if you know he's not strapped, then yeah.
would try to stop him?
Yeah, if it's like a TV, that's I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it sounds easier. Like someone just carrying like a wad of money and like sprinting with a weapon in their hand.
Okay, what if they
And,
have
like
a.
someone carrying a big ass TV.
Wait, what I try?
like,
What
Just
I
like
try to
grip
stop
them, you
him?
stick your foot out.
Okay, look. What if it was something like you said, a wad of money, but they didn't have a visible weapon on
Oh,
them?
I would try. Yeah, I would
the
try.
way he said that
It
was
just-
really funny.
It just
What, a
depends.
A wad of money.
It sounds like
It
it sounds like a lot of money. A wad of money.
A wad of money.
It just depends. Like if the dude's like coming straight at me, it's like, all right, bring it. But if the dude's
Yeah.
like right here's like,
I tried.
I don't know, bro. I mean, if it's like a big chain.
And then he goes around and kills your uncle outside.
Ooh.
Ah. Hey,
Hey,
that was good.
Just kidding. Hey, karma. That's what I'm saying. You gotta
Yeah.
try.
Yo, Peter Parker probably felt terrible, dude. I feel like I'd regret that my whole life.
He did. He became a superhero.
That's true.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I don't know, bro.
You're not
I feel
wrong.
like that would fuck
He
with me
did
my
anything
whole
to
life.
make up for it.
Yeah.
Like he
That's
died
hardcore.
because of me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
technically,
didn't do
not
anything
really,
I didn't do anything to stop the person that killed him.
Yeah.
That's tough.
This is off camera. Just real quick. Remember when they like changed the story in like the third movie when the sand guy came out? It, like wasn't the guy he stopped?
Oh yeah.
That was annoying. I don't think that's how it really went.
I don't know.
Remember, it was like not the guy he stopped. It was the sand guy who was like his accomplice.
Mhm.
And he killed him for
the
no reason.
Sandman
Yeah.
killed him,
For no reason. So it was never really his fault.
but it was by
Yeah.
accident though.
oh wait,
Yeah.
Because the actual guy that he
But,
didn't
like
stop in
that
first
was the
movie stopped
reason,
him,
and then you got to the third movie and it was like, nah, that's not really. what
Yeah,
happened.
they changed
like, that
it.
sucked. That was annoying.
like the one that
But he accidentally did.
But he
oh
accidentally.
he
did.
accidentally did.
Yeah, it was an accident.
It changed
They
everything.
make,
Changed
you, they
everything.
make you think something
I
for
don't know,
two
but
movies and
like
they change that
it
shit.
makes you think: do they plan that from the beginning? Because also
When you
in
say the
Toy
con-
Story 4
No.
and Toy Story
They're not.
4, it kind of like made the whole thing go full circle, and it's like, damn, did they plan this from like 1995 or
Wait,
something?
what happened in Toy Story 4? I forgot.
Toy Story 4
What part are
is
you
when
talking
he
about?
goes to meet with Bonnie, because Bonnie left like in the first movie, or in the second movie she left or something like that.
Oh,
She was in
yeah.
the beginning? It was before 3 or something?
I think she left in the second one or something like that.
Blonde?
No, the one that like had sheep. And
Oh,
she was, like,
no,
hold on.
Bonnie's the little girl.
My
You're talking about Bo
You're
Peep.
talking
Bo
about
Peep,
Bo
there you
Peep.
go.
Yeah, that's the blonde,
Yeah,
blonde
yeah,
girl
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
In the second or first movie she leaves, and in the fourth movie they come back together,
Yeah.
and like they have it. Because if it wasn't gonna be part of the story later, why did they like make her leave? So did they plan it
She
from the
just wasn't on
beginning?
the third-
They probably.
No, I mean,
Nah, she
there's
left.
different reasons.
I mean, there's things that are planned because
Like she was maybe like she quit or something for whatever reason, and then they were like,
Bro, it's an
"We made
animated
so much
movie."
money, and they brought
well,
it back.
remember.
She
Oh, yeah,
quit,
the
bro.
freaking
I was like,
animation
I'm
quit.
done with this shit.
And I'm
Hey,
pretty
they-
sure they could have
for
found a
whatever
voice
reason.
actor.
Yeah.
I mean, it has. I think it has to be planned
Do you
because like.
replace her actor, or do you kill her off? Like
Here's another
Yeah,
thing.
kill her off.
I mean,
We can maybe come back to this, but it's about editing or it's about animation.
Yeah.
You know how like they had Incredibles like a long time ago,
Sure.
the first one,
Yeah.
but then they had the second one like 10, 15 years later.
yeah,
If they have to find a same voice actor like Dash,
Yeah.
where do they start with that? How do you find? Do they have like
That's
a file
just-
of different
that's just
voices of freaking
That's
actors?
just a
I mean,
Woman,
they
no?
they interview people.
Oh, is it?
yeah. That's
Okay,
just a
well,
woman,
that's
I'm
just an
pretty sure.
example.
Dude,
But,
like,
like, let's say
like,
it's
a
something
lot
like
of-
animation.
a
I saw
lot-
I saw a thing where you were like, this guy's job for like years, like almost a decade, was to animate water, and it wasn't even like water. It was like the foam that comes from the end of the water.
Yeah.
That was his job. Like he's an animator, but it's like there's so many animators. His job was to animate the foam that comes from the water.
that's actually
Like that's how
wild.
much stuff there is.
Yeah. The
That's
Japanese.
annoying.
I feel like
All
that's
all
just
the
a waste of money at
details.
that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was probably
Maybe
Moana.
he did it the best.
It was probably
I
Moana
mean,
because that was like water.
dude. But I just feel like you're just like spending money like however at that point.
I mean,
Gotta be the
these
best.
movies spend a.
Like, oh, you have to
ton
do
of money.
the water splash, and you have to do the bubbles of the water splash. Like, bro, what?
Yeah,
It's
and that's their
animated,
job
but you
for
gotta make it
years.
look good. You gotta make
Well,
it
then
look
again, like,
real because the
every-
animation now looks so good.
Yeah, if you
Exactly.
have like great animated, there's a higher standard.
Yeah,
Like,
talk
look
about
at-
the Toy Story.
We're
Like,
talking about movies, but look at Halo Infinite when they showed the gameplay. Like everybody
the new
hated
one?
it because
Everyone
the
hated because it
graphics
looked like
weren't.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. And where they had like, and it was for the new console
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So it's a higher
There-
standard.
there's
Obviously,
there's
everybody
a
wants
new
like,
standard that games and movies and just even TV shows that are animated like that we hold them at now. Like
Yeah,
if you don't,
production
if
is
you're not
gonna-
hitting that minimum,
takes
then like
years.
fix it. Like yeah, it's
Going
gonna,
back to this Toy
you
Story,
know,
I think Toy Story 1, everybody was just Andy, reskin, like different hair,
Yeah.
and different eyes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
yeah.
Compared to
Yes.
like the new one, where like they were talking about how they did what's it called, Soul. He has like veins and
Yeah.
like tendons moving when he plays piano. Like
Yeah.
that's real different.
mhm.
Okay, but we're not gonna skip the topic. How the heck do they do that voice thing?
Oh,
What voice?
Do they
Um,
find? How do they find like somebody that sounds
I mean, it's
a
all
lot of studying about
it's-
other
well.
kids or
The
something? I don't
company
know.
has like
a lot of kids aren't kids. They're like old
Yeah,
ladies.
no,
They're
like
older
for
than
Dash,
us.
it's probably.
But
like
I mean, there's
chick.
some
I mean,
people
it's the
that are
same
like
thing as-
they legit sound
it's
like
the same
kids.
thing as going in and auditioning. Like they probably like they already know what pitch they want, what they want it to sound like. People come in, they listen to their voice, and if it's not it, it's not it.
Oh, they try to impersonate it. As
Yeah,
best
yeah,
they
they
can.
do the best they can to get as close to it. Because
Okay.
like there's a lot of like children in TV shows are typically women.
Yeah.
Like Timmy
Yeah.
Turner was
Like
a
animated
was a
high up.
girl,
Oh, it
'cause-
was?
Yeah,
Really?
Timmy Turner was
Yeah.
a girl.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I think
Damn.
Jimmy Neutron too.
Maybe
pretty
I don't
sure.
I don't know, but most children.
Oh, dude,
Because
fucking
the height-
SpongeBob, bro.
Oh, that's
Well,
the guy.
SpongeBob's a guy, but
Yeah,
yeah, but like
Definitely,
most
yeah.
children in like cartoons and stuff are women.
that's true.
Naruto's like an old fat lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naruto's an old chubby lady.
Don't watch that.
I know you don't, but
Dude,
I'm just
But
saying.
you know like what it is, like cartoon. Like I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
like kids are like mainly women. Like,
Yeah.
they can go higher or whatever.
That's true.
Which is
Yeah.
so strange. Like, well, no, it makes sense because like you wouldn't give that job to like an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
At least
You're
to
gonna be
show-
like, do this. It was like, no. Not. So you're gonna give it to someone who can.
I was on YouTube. There was this court. Did I show you guys? It was like they were having a like it was everything's through Zoom now, right? So they were having like a court thing, and it was like this abuser.
You do
the
a
girl-
court date through Zoom? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's just so.
Oh yes.
Imagine like
Yeah,
waiting,
at work
bro,
right now, I
could
had
be
someone
sentenced to
doing it.
50 years, and I'm just like in my living room, like, damn, waiting to be.
So this thing was like the judge. Everyone was like the judge, the cop, whatever, and then
Yeah.
it was like the abuser and the girl, and then they were like asking her, like this, and then like their lawyer was like, wait, like I need to ask, like, are you alone? Like who like who are you with? Like you don't seem right. He caught it. She was like, yeah, like I'm at home, and they were like to the abuser, like, are you at home? Where are you? And he's like, yeah, I'm at, whatever. And then like, okay, and they're like, so we sent the cops. He's like, they're outside. They're gonna go in now. And then they're like, okay, and they walked in, and like sure enough, they were in the same house. They were like across. They were just like in front of each other.
I
and-
think it was on the
Oh,
It
news.
was,
and
on,
stuff,
it was, I
right?
saw it on YouTube, yeah, and
Yeah.
they were, and he was
Who
like,
was though the accuser and
The
the
accuser and the abuser.
abuser were both.
yeah, and the
Really?
abuser was like, I'm sorry, like I didn't want to lie, it's just she doesn't want the restraining order, like, and she's like, you can't tell her what she doesn't want, like that's it, you don't have a bond anymore. Like they called it,
Yeah.
Like,
dude,
yeah, it was
that happened like a week ago, right? Or something
yeah,
like
it
that.
was crazy. That's wild.
trying to do everything through Zoom.
Yeah, like something
Fucking
like that.
court
Dude,
dates
yes,
too. What the
freaking-
hell?
You
Imagine
get
the lawyer
life.
didn't see
You're
that.
like on a
What
Zoom
was the
call.
point of that?
Right,
Having
that's
them-
why.
What was the point of them being in the same room?
It,
Whose idea was
Well, the abuser, so he
Yeah.
can like watch what
Right?
she's saying, and she can't
Yeah,
speak
so he
up.
can
or
make
whatever.
sure
does
that
that
she's
work?
it?
not-
It's just like another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you do get
yeah.
sentenced at that point? All right, take him away. He like just turns
Well,
off the Zoom
cops
call.
are
But
He's
like,
like,
what do you do
turns
that?
off.
You really can get sentenced like in your living room. Like, damn, I got sentenced to 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Don't move. We'll be there in about
I
5
know.
minutes.
The fuck?
Yeah. Right now I was leaving work and someone just clocked in. He was like, so I'm like technically not gonna be here for an hour. He's like, I have a jury duty. And I was like, okay. He was just gonna be like in the back. Like,
Have y'all gotten jury duty
Oh, I see
before?
what you're saying.
Dude.
I never have.
Dude, I always get jury
and
duty.
I
and,
hope and pray that I never do.
Don't do it,
okay,
bro.
the
You
last
should be in jail.
bro. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
you should.
That's not. No, that's not.
You get a warrant.
You can
for
get
your
away
ass.
with it for school. That's
no.
about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the last time I actually went, right,
Mhm.
but it was like I guess the prologue to everything. Like they tell you like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
hey, this is how jury duty is gonna go and this and that and like whatever. But there's a certain point where like people can get away with it whenever you attend.
Yeah.
And they'll say like, hey, like if you have something like a matter to go to right now and you like have to leave urgent, like you could go, like forget about the thing, we'll like you'll drop it, you know?
Yeah.
Like no charges or nothing like that. So then I was just like, huh. Now I'm gonna say the story, but like don't,
Mm.
if it's
I think technically,
Kinda
I don't even
iffy.
think work is a good
because
excuse.
okay,
It's
tell
gotta
me
be, like,
what you
school.
think
It'll
because
be fine.
tell me what you think because
Yeah.
this was my freaking dude. And the funny thing, I think it was that excused me.
Okay, well then there you
I
go.
think,
Maybe he knew
Yeah.
you and he was like,
but
it was like,
I was like, he looks familiar, dude. Like, who the hell is this dude?
yeah.
And then like I was in line because I was like, well, gotta pick up my fucking cousin from school because no one else is going to. And I was just like, well, might as well fucking try. So
Hey.
I went, right, and it was my turn. And like everybody was just like, oh yeah, like I have this going on. My mom, she's also like, she's been excused because like her back at the time
Yeah.
was always in pain,
Uh-huh.
and she was like, I can't sit down, like these chairs, like my back is like I have this condition.
Yeah, it's a
like,
medical
oh.
condition.
I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, no, you don't have to, like, just, you're excused, you know?
Mhm.
So then, no, my dumb ass, I'm like, yeah, hey, I gotta pick up my cousin. Like, I didn't even say sister. Like, they didn't even have to know. I was just like, yeah, hey, yeah, I gotta pick up my cousin from school. It's like, I didn't even explain that anyone else in the family can't.
All right, go.
Or, like, that she lives with us. And the dude just, like, starts laughing at me, dude. I was just like, fuck, I thought this was gonna be a lot more smoother. He's just like, all right, go, dude, just go. It's like,
He's like, look, man, I already laughed at you. Just get out of your ass.
Eric's like, I had movie tickets in about
Dude,
an
but
hour,
I-
so I can't. I mean,
think,
if it's gonna take that long, I gotta go. It's not refundable.
So you're gonna really make me lose $50 on this?
dude, but like, yeah, that was like, I was just like, I was in line the whole time trying to like,
Come up with it.
can I come up with a good excuse?
Thinking of something
Like,
good.
something better than what I'm actually about to use.
What if they shot you down? They're like,
Nope.
it's not good enough. It's done.
I was just well,
Call
then
your
you just
cousin
sit
like,
down,
hey, you're gonna be at school for a while.
and then you just sit down and you just like have to go.
You're like, sir, like, Judge, sir, Your Honor, can you tell them I'm not gonna pick them up? How long is it gonna take? He just wants to know.
They want to know what's up because no one else can get
Even
them.
then, like, I felt like, okay, is this iffy? And then, like, the dude was just like just laughing, and there was another girl with him too. Like, they were both like coworkers or whatever, and they were just like, bro, like, are you serious? Dude? And then they're like, all right, just go.
They let
Just
you
go.
off pretty easy there.
Dude,
Because I've
I was
heard
just-
of like good excuses, and they're like, no,
That's
you're
not
gonna
one of 'em.
stay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that is
that's-
not a good excuse, but I use
That's
it
not
for
one of the
it. I was
excuses
just,
there.
and I still got away, dude. And dude, when I walked out, I was still questioning it. Like, this is legit. Like, can I go to jail for this? Like, it's weird, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying like it's iffy even just to talk about it because I feel like not safe. This dude.
I
Oh,
mean-
you should be in jail, bro. I was like, God,
I mean,
man.
if they released you, it's fine.
That's
It's not
why.
like you didn't go
you hid,
or like
you
hid.
got there and they told
Yeah.
you to go.
Yeah,
No, but
no, that's fine.
But this wasn't my first one. This was like my third one.
Oh, you're going to jail then.
Damn,
No,
dude, you've been called to jury duty 3 times.
Dude, because the other two, I
Knock
lived in a-
on. Where's the wood around here? I
That's
have
what
never been called, and
Bro.
I don't want to ever be called.
Bro.
Because they don't want your.
But here's the
judgment.
thing.
I hope they don't.
I
want
was
my opinion.
lucky at the time in Illinois.
Yeah, well, here we go.
Charge it for 3 weeks. Where's the?
Well,
3 weeks means an hour and whatever minutes.
whatever, you know
It's
what?
okay. It's okay.
I like how that was your point. I was like, I mean, no matter how much you charge it, if it only lasts an hour,
I don't fuck-
it only lasts.
I
an
don't
hour.
care, dude. I thought it was gonna last longer. That was not my point. I thought it was gonna last
Eric's like,
longer.
it's been charging for 2 months, so about an hour.
So I meant that I just meant I had full battery, you dick.
I know. I was like, doesn't mean it's gonna last forever.
Okay, yes, but the other times it wasn't on full battery. That's why it just died like halfway.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's okay.
But
Okay,
anyways,
what were you saying?
going back, yeah. The first 2 times that I was called for jury duty, I wasn't even living here. I was living in Illinois.
Oh yeah.
So I was just like, yeah, anymore.
Mhm.
at the time I wasn't planning. Back
What if they
either.
were like, "Is your address Owen Edinburgh?" Yes. Like, what do you mean you don't live there? I have 2 houses, and they're like, "Sir, get your ass to jury duty."
You're gonna have to figure out how to get over here.
Like I don't live in Texas anymore. Like I'm in Illinois, and I don't know what the
What
fuck.
do you?
Annoying.
Annoying?
I'm
Is that what they
fucking,
call
I
it?
don't know what.
You annoying, all right?
You annoying. Like, all right, now get your ass back over here, dude.
Like, don't worry, jury duty's next week. You can travel.
You
Yeah,
can get here
like-
in like one plane.
Yeah, so like the first 2 times I lived over there,
Yeah.
and I just
So
I don't
you
live there
were
anymore, dude.
excused pretty much.
And
Wait,
then
so
the-
can
the
you get
third-
jury duty for Illinois because you technically have that address too?
No, I never got called for over there. I got called for Texas.
You can just
Like-
lie about it every time. I'm in Texas. Like, I'm in Illinois.
You're not
How
wrong.
you get out of it?
You're not wrong.
I don't know.
Because are they gonna like be
They're
like,
gonna
look, we
track
have
you?
people at your house.
I
so
know.
we see you.
I don't know.
Oh, now they're gonna be like, "Sir, it's on Zoom. Just
Ah,
get on the
fuck.
call.
How do they even
You're
choose
not
who to?
wrong.
I gotta pick up my cousin.
You're not
Put your iPhone in the
wrong.
car and get a mount."
How the fuck do they even choose who to go? They just like
Just
a
random,
random
dude.
button like.
And those random times, I was called 3 times, and times I didn't go because reasons.
You get paid though.
Those are good reasons,
Like
actually.
nothing. What
Not
is
the
it, like
third one,
15
but
bucks?
you know they let me.
If they let you
An
go,
hour?
that's, that's
Yeah,
on
that-
them.
Dude, that's why
An
I
hour?
questioned it, dude. I was just like, dude,
Bro, that's
that
like
was not
amazing
a good
money.
reason.
It only lasts
That's
about
okay.
2 hours or an hour.
Bro,
Usually only
no.
get paid,
People
like,
are
40
there
bucks.
for like 12 hours or something.
Some people are there
Depends.
for days.
It depends
That's
on
why.
the, it depends on the
Not like
case, but like,
nonstop.
Well, no, not nonstop. No,
Just because
no.
you say you get paid, and I was like, "You do," but it's not like a big check. It'd be
But
like 20, 30 bucks.
I watch a podcast, and the guy said that he used to do YouTube like a lot, and he chilled. But when at the peak of his YouTube career, when he had like the most subscribers, most views, that he's had, he turned down a $75,000 sponsorship,
Wasn't enough
from
or what?
Pepsi or something. Now, not that it wasn't enough. Obviously, 75,000 is amazing, but he turned it down because they told him that they want him to do the ad like 2 minutes into his video,
Oh,
but he didn't do it like that. He's like, I always do the ad at the beginning or the end.
Yeah.
He turned it down just because they wanted him to do it in the middle. I was
mean,
like, dude, at that
yeah.
point,
honestly, like if you're making a bunch of money and they like literally asking you to change up the way your videos are and they work a certain way, I mean, if we made like probably the money that you made, I'd probably turn. If they're like, look, change up the entire way you do your video. Like, don't start at the beginning, don't start at the end. You're gonna be like 2 minutes in. That's annoying. I'd be so upset. Like,
well, yeah, I guess
2
it
minutes
depends on
in,
my
they're
bank
like, here's
account.
the
is.
ad.
If Pepsi wants to hit me up, every other word will be Pepsi. For $75,000.
Honestly, right now, Pepsi hit us up for 75 G's. We'll do whatever you
Well,
you
yeah, I
want.
guess it depends how much money I have at that moment.
Pepsi.
But like, if I don't have a good amount of money, yo, I'm changing my video around for that $75,000.
Pepsi.
The Pepsi.
I just like that every time.
Yo, it was crazy. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, he must have had good money if he
Hell yeah, it's turned down 75 grand.
for one video.
Dude, some people get paid to do like Instagram posts.
Oh, a
Yeah,
lot of people
for
get
sure.
paid to do
Crazy.
Instagram.
Imagine how
posts.
much Kylie gets paid because sometimes she posts pictures and it's like hashtag ad.
Doesn't she
when they
get
do that.
paid like, wasn't it like somewhere around $800,000 for doing a sponsored post or something like that?
Probably, honestly.
It was like an insane number.
Dude, that's crazy.
Do they all have like private accounts, or they're like, it's just my friends? Because
I think.
I always think that. I know
like-
people have. Well, I don't know about now because it's kind of dying down. But celebrities used to have like private Snapchats, like just
Yeah.
for friends. Like I think
that's
Drake had one.
Snapchat, but like I feel like can you do that with Instagram?
Well,
Like, what's
they,
the point?
they have
Instagram.
all shit turned off to where.
That's kind of annoying. Because like, is there really a point to post to your social media if you only have like 200, 300 real friends or something? You know what
I mean,
I mean? Like
If
at
you're
that
getting paid-
point, social media is a job. Like you can't just
Yeah.
social media. I'd rather get paid doing this.
yes, yeah, but like,
Unless
is
it's
it,
like Snapchat private stories is like the only thing I can think of.
yeah. I mean, you can actually do
No,
stories
not
for
private
close
story.
friends.
I'm talking about
on
like they
Instagram.
make a whole new account and like
That's what I'm saying.
They
What
just
use
give it
an,
out to-
like an alias, a fake name, and have to give it out to your friends. I don't know.
that's true.
That'd be kind
Kinda
of
weird.
annoying.
Oh
It's
yeah,
annoying.
fake name.
Yeah, that'd be really annoying.
Sometimes like there'd be like a week or two period where I just get like random people's selfies, and it's just like promoted.
On Twitter?
Really?
No, on Instagram,
Oh, Twitter too. It'll be like random posts.
and
Like
it'd
paid
just be like
promotion.
it would just be like for a week, the whole week I would just get random selfies of people. I guess like they paid to get their pictures like.
Oh,
But it's
they're-
funny 'cause
they're
on
paying
Twitter-
for promotion.
You'll see the comments and
Yeah.
they're like, "Bro, why'd you pay for this?" Like everyone's giving him attitudes. Like you thought you were gonna get likes, and he'll get like 50,
Damn.
100 likes maybe. But
No,
imagine
but
he
it's
paid
weird
for it.
because
Yeah.
like it doesn't happen like oh here's one here's one here here's
That's
one,
weird.
but like it would just be like a week or two. That's all not all I see, but like I would get a bunch of those and then it would just stop. And then a year later, another couple weeks, it would be like that. And it's like, bro, why? All of a sudden I'm getting stuff like this. But
You know what? Like Now that I think about it, what would probably like help us grow more is if we actually paid for like promotion on Instagram
Yeah.
and shit, like of our podcast, because it would
Those
get
type of
pushed to people.
All right, guys. Well, thank y'all for watching this episode 5.
That's the way we're gonna end it. We're not
Yeah.
gonna ask them to like put something in the comments.
Oh yeah.
You want to do that every
No,
time?
because people have been doing it.
All right,
Yeah,
all
it's
right,
just-
Oh, well,
all right.
look.
All right, put Pepsi.
Oh.
Yes,
Pepsi.
sir. That's a good one.
Put Pepsi and let us know.
Like a brand name in the comments.
Watch,
Oh.
we're gonna keep doing this though.
Hashtag Pepsi. Let's see if we get sponsored.
Nah, hold up. We gotta like just do this certain episodes because if we keep doing this, people are gonna like be fake and go all the way to the end just to hear the word and then type it.
But
Like in the
That's
middle.
true. Okay, well, whatever. Like, okay, guys, look,
Pepsi.
put Pepsi in the comments.
Trent.
Just do it, and then also let us know what length of podcast you guys enjoy. Do you like where we are at about an hour 20 to about an hour 50, or do you guys like longer podcasts? You like shorter podcasts? Let us know. So
Pepsi.
that if we decide exactly, so that we can make a decision on like let's keep this length, or are we too boring? Are we too
Leave a like
or
if
are we
Matt should
exciting?
get the same mic
Why are you
as
guys
us.
even watching us, bro?
Hey,
But
I know when people were like, it's mainly for like listening and audio. It's like, oh, let's put like a week's work into the video.
Yeah.
But whatever, that's cool too.
Yeah, people keep asking if it's on Spotify. It's not on Spotify yet, guys, but maybe one of these days it will be.
Yeah.
But again, like, thank you for watching us. We appreciate all the support that we've gotten so far. And yeah, share us with your friends, your family. Like, just like help us.
Help us grow
milestone.
so that you could be like, oh, I've known these guys since like
Yeah, since like
they
2
were like 100
subscribers.
subscribers or something.
Yeah,
Right.
just give us a like. Give us.
Obviously,
a
if
couple
they're at this
more
point, you
watch time.
saw more than.
Right? That's we should
Dude,
say this at the
whatever.
beginning.
all of you guys that literally watch the entire podcast, every podcast. I know this is only the fifth episode, but like those of you that do watch every single minute of it, like we really appreciate it. Like we can see it. We can see our statistics.
I can see
and
when
it's
you come
nice.
in, when you drop out,
Yeah,
where
we-
you're coming from. It's crazy. It tells
we
you
know.
That's actually
We
true.
know where you live.
We know where most of you live.
We do actually, yeah. You know what? Literally, yeah.
Most of the people who watch
I was
it,
trying to be
Personality.
creepy about it, but you like spitting facts now.
it's a straight fact, partner. We know
Yeah.
where most of these people live. You're gonna
Yeah.
wake up to dead horse's head in your
Yeah,
bed
we
one
know
of
your
these days.
routines, so
Joey,
yeah.
Sounds like that escalated really quick.
you never seen? Never mind. Whatever. We'll leave that for
Anyways.
later. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. We love you. We appreciate you.
Y'all
And,
next
we'll see y'all next time.
Yes, Pepsi.